rain?
Okay. But how does it rain?
Please help us. I don't know. I don't know either. Guys, good morning once again and welcome. It's a Wednesday, 13th of July.
Yep.
Wow, we are 31 days in July, right? We did that thing yesterday.
Yes.
So what, 15th or 16th will be
We're
half?
about 16 days more. July, wow.
What happened
guys,
to July? It was just 1st July.
Really, what's happening to the year? I hope that you're really achieving all that you set your eyes and your heart out to achieve. At least for this week, we're midweek. At least you have the opportunity to right all of your wrongs. Welcome to the AM Club. Today's going to be fun. I'm excited.
Absolutely.
There's so much in the news. Coffee Daily, you should look out for that. Lifestyle Daily as well, you should look out for that. And Fashion Wednesday.
Fashion Wednesday.
Fashion Wednesday, guys, you don't want to miss out on that. So we're going to be creating magic.
Indeed.
On Fashion Wednesday
Those
today.
of you who don't have beard and hair on your head.
Yeah.
Like our director back there. We want to help him understand why he can get a wig for men, so men's wigs and why they wear them. We're going to be telling you about it. Also, hitmaker, a Koso hitmaker, rather, I should say, Kofi Jamal, will be joining us on the Plug Match later, guys. But once again, welcome. We are broadcasting live from our Silicon Square studios here in East Legon, Accra. Hashtag is the AM Club. Social media handles at MX24GH. Keep your comments, your contributions, and your thoughts coming through. We will read them out. The number is 055 033 1511.
You should call us as well. We look forward to talk to you. Share with us your daily dose of Vim. How's your week going so far? We want to interact with you. I don't know if they've started coming in, but let's go to Cape Coast. Hannah has sent one for us to be motivated. She shared Joy by DJ as her daily dose of Vim.
Say, mommy, give me that. Say, mommy's right, so I go blue. Yeah. My mommy's right, babe, wait for you. Yeah. Tell me inside life. See, mommy, turns us out there, yet I'm not in tonight. Tell me where the joy go there. If my work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody, where the joy go there. If the work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody, Now I see base go shop you. Now this see mommy I follow. Now success to it they deal. In this life mommy I'm on you. Now I see base go shop you. Now this see mommy I follow. Now success to it they deal. In this life you where the joy go there. If my work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody, where the joy go there. If the work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody,
where the joy go there when I don't get nothing for my pocket. Waiting my mama go shake when I return to village with them see one less. Yeah, man, my brothers go chop when me suffer the hunger. This life just they buy. That's still the one make a form and me and I'm fine. I did change to mess and I stand and grind up between them city to city. And prove you no fail. I go like complain but I see me here they only buy a fucking woman be Michelle. I do wait my blessings stay. As I plans come again. I just don't want know my day. So I go to come and play.
Where the joy go there. If my work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody, where the joy go there. If the work no bring no money, where my fame go there. If the source no reach nobody, Is this what I sign for? Where my joy go there.
I tell you my
Sung by DJ. Welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24 TV, home of fun, fearless and factual stuff. On the AM Club, we're keeping you inspired, entertained, and informed. It's now time to read out your daily dose of Vim. I love the messages coming in. Starting off with our own very cultured from Asaman Kesi.
Yep. So, says that don't worry if you're not where you want to be yet. Great things take time. Thank you so much for that one. Godwin, is that true?
Great things take time.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think so. I think so.
Okay, so going all the way to Jomoro, Stegash says that, good morning, guys. My daily dose of Vim is the bottom is crowded, the top isn't. Never settle for less, but work your way up.
I love this.
Thank you,
I love this,
Stegash.
and I love how Stegash is gradually becoming daily dose of Vim person, sending us your comments every now. Thank you very much, Stegash. You should call us. We want to hear your voice. Remember, the number to call will be displayed on the bottom right corner of your device. It's a 020, but you can also call 055-033-1511, 055-033-1511. It's our WhatsApp number to send the messages to and call us, but please don't call on WhatsApp, if you get me. Thank you.
Okay, guys. So this one is from Casford, Dr. Casford inside Kumasi. Dr. Casford says that plan your journey, set small goals, be proud of your progress, stay optimistic during the difficult moments, and motivated in your daily routine, and you'd have a wonderful result full of victories and conquest. Thank you so much. That's a good one, coming from Dr. Casford. EKQ Primes.
I'm sure he's smiling right now.
Okay, so the answers you seek are mostly... Okay, so the answers you seek for mostly...
The answers you seek for mostly comes in packages you least expect them in. Okay, just be vigilant.
Okay.
So, okay.
EKQ, thank you for that one. Okay, another one here from Alberta. Definitely. Good morning, guys. My DDOV, guard your heart with all diligence, for out of that are the issues of life. Proverbs 4 verses 23. Alberta entirely. Really?
That's
so
it. I don't know
the Bible actually warns you against you guarding your heart.
Yes. Oh, you did? Oh,
please.
Ma'am, let me tell you.
Oh, please.
Please read it out again for her. But before that, let's go on the phone lines and speak with a caller. Good morning. Felix? Oh, Felix, please call us back.
Sorry.
02047 38481, 02047 38481, or 055-033-1511. I want you to read Alberta's message again.
So Alberta says that guard your heart with all diligence, for out of that are the issues of life.
It's self-explanatory, isn't it?
Alberta, thank you so much for that one. Okay, so a man with no purpose distracts himself with pleasure. Nana in Adabraka. Nana, could you break that down again? Can you follow up more?
Nana, so if it's small pleasure to means that we have no purpose. Small pleasure, soft life. More money, Charlie, and enjoyment.
Okay, I've been trying to call almost... Oh, really? So this is from Stegash. Stegash, you've been trying to call. Keep trying. I'm sure it will come
Stegash is very simple. 020473881. Please call us. We're waiting for you to talk to you.
Okay, definitely from Nafi. Nafi says, good morning. Good morning, guys. Encouragement to others is something everyone can give. Somebody needs what you have to give. It may not be your money. It may be your time. It may be your listening ear. It may be your arms to encourage. And it may be your smile to uplift. Who knows?
I mean, there's the arms I can give, so
I can give you a smile.
I'm trying to gym the arms so I can give it to you.
I can give you a smile.
And it's a beautiful one, I must say.
Okay, thank you. Oh, Nafi, thank you for that one. Okay, so good morning. My DDOV is during our darkest moments that we must focus and see the light. I am Razak inside Bichim Zongo. Hashtag the AM Club. Thank you.
We have a caller from Breakum. Good morning.
Good morning.
Your name, please.
Yeah, my name is Roy Benzema.
Benzema?
Yeah, Roy Benzema calling from Breakum.
Is it Benzema like Benzema?
Yeah.
How's Breakum doing this morning?
Oh, Breakum is nice. Drizzling out here.
It's a cold morning here. Anyways, Benzema, so tell us, what do you have for us in terms of your daily dose of Vim?
Yeah, all I want to say is life is only fun when you don't make meaning out of everything.
Life is only fun when you don't make meaning out of everything.
Meaning out of everything.
Interesting.
Sometimes you have to let other things pass, just as they are.
Benzema, that's a good one. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing with us. And have yourself a lovely day, okay?
Okay, EKQ Prime says, thank you for making me a star this morning. Okay, so good morning. My DDLV is, if you fall forward, at least you will know that you know what you're falling on. Falling backwards may hurt. That implies that that implies that plan ahead and have a plan B. Okay.
Fall forward.
Yeah. Okay, Nyamiche in Sampa. Where's that? Sampa.
Sampa. Is it in Accra? I don't know. Nyamiche, where is Sampa? Please let us know.
Please let us know. This guy needs some learning around this country.
Yeah, I don't go anywhere. So.
Okay, so I'll take a few. Good morning, MX24. What inspires me today is what you cannot enforce, do not command. I am Priscilla from Techiman. Just said they are wanting me.
Practice what you preach. If you preach it, then you should practice it. And yes, I remember. Another way, you cannot command what you can't enforce.
Absolutely.
You know.
Hey, Priscilla, that's
Yes, it's a deep.
Who are you talking to? Okay, Kwame from Tema. Romans 12 verses 11. Don't burn out. Keep yourself fueled and aflame. Be alert, servants of Master. Amen.
Is there a scripture?
Thank you. Yes.
Hey, it sounds
Romans
funny.
12 is that's it.
Romans 12:11.
Yeah.
Where's my phone? It doesn't sound like it's a scripture.
Oh, come on.
Romans. Why does it sound like? No.
Don't do that.
Kwame from Tema. That's it.
Okay, so Kwame. Romans 12
burn out.
Do not burn out. Don't burn out. Keep yourselves fueled and aflame. Be alert, servants of the Master. Because I mean, this walk with Christ is very difficult, and Romans,
so Paul is admonishing us.
Absolutely.
I see. Okay, Theo from Dunkwa. Good morning.
Good morning.
Sorry, Theo, where is Dunkwa? Ashanti region?
Dunkwa or nothing? No way.
Central region.
Hey. Well, I'm asking. I don't know. Anyway, Theo, good. How are you doing this morning?
Central region. I'm fine. I'm very fine. I just want to give my
daily dose of him. Please give it to us. Theo, please go ahead.
Okay. You should not allow the pressure of people weigh you down. Because you don't have to be rich. You just have to be okay.
Do not allow the pressures of people weigh you down. Because you don't have to be rich. You have to be what? You have to be okay. Okay. That's interesting. I feel like it's debatable, but that's not for me to say. But thank you very much, Theo, for that message. Bless you. I don't think you don't have to.
How else could you say that? Say, what did you say?
No, I'm saying it's debatable because to say you don't, who can tell you whether or not to be rich or not? Like, I don't have to be okay. I can be rich if I want to. So and my richness could be okay for me.
Absolutely, I'm sure that's what he meant. Okay is okay. Don't go looking for what you think you don't have.
I guess so.
Yeah.
I guess that's what he's trying to say.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Anyways.
So this one is from Rafiq inside Techiman. Don't start a machine if you can't stop it.
Rafiq, this one.
What kind of machine is it?
This one I don't get.
Rafiq?
Why does it have to be a machine? Well, a machine is something you have to stop. So I guess, or don't start something if you can't.
If you can't finish it. Okay.
You can't stop it.
Okay. So, hello, ladies. Good. Okay. All right. So, that's it. I'd say that's it.
Oh, the message is coming in. We have a caller.
Yeah.
All right. That's it for Daily Dose of Him this morning. I like that very last one. Don't start a machine if you cannot stop it. I'm tweeting it today. Thank you so much for sending in those messages and for also calling in. We appreciate you so much. But of course, we can't go without giving you our Daily Dose of Him as well. Before we jump straight into the trends this morning, confidence is not they will like me. Confidence is I will be fine if they don't. Confidence is not they will like me. Confidence is I'll be fine if they don't. The most beautiful thing you can wear is confidence, like somebody will say. I feel like confidence is one of the things lacking among many Ghanaians.
Okay. Confidence.
Yeah. I don't think we're as confident as sister.
They don't
Nigerians.
like you, that's even better. Yeah, if they don't like you, that's even better.
To be feared, right?
Okay, so quick one from Freetown. Okay, Sierra Leone says that, good morning, MS24. My name is Musa. Is it Musa or Musa? Because it's not Ghana, I can't tell. Yeah. Okay, so from Freetown, my DDOV for today is people you trust must turn your faith down. Or you mean may? People you trust may. I like to think that she means may turn your faith down, focus on your dream. Thank you so much, Ms. Southway from Sierra Leone. Thank you.
On that Musa note, we are going to jump straight into our chants this morning. Stay.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Dreaming of a property for your home or workspace is one thing, but finding the property at the best locations with the most favorable condition and closing that deal is another. And that's why we are here. From Accra, Ghana, to Lagos, Nigeria, to Cape Town, South Africa, we are bringing you prime properties, affordable home solutions, and intriguing interviews with CEOs of various real estate companies and everything in between and on. My name is Kwesi Otten Desmond, and this is Property Take. Property Take, your gateway to Africa's real estate market. Showing this on every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. on MX24.
Hi guys, welcome back to the AM Club. Time now for Coffee Daily, but before that, let me tell you. Now, the problem of human trafficking is real, both within our borders and across them. Picture a child that you know and love, a niece or a nephew, sibling maybe, even your child taken away to work on the Volta Lake for 8 hours. Picture yourself, your sister, brother, mother or father deceived to pay money to travel to any of the Gulf countries for work. Picture that you or your sister gets there and all she experiences is that her passport is taken away from her her, and she's made to work for 15 hours a day. She's sexually and physically abused daily, and she's nowhere to run to. That is the devastating and brutal reality of human trafficking within and across our borders today. As a country, we have the institutions and one of the robust laws to end this humanizing problem. We must urgently invest in building a minimum of 10 shelters for male and female survivors within the next 2 years. Let's be each other's keeper by reporting any suspected cases of human trafficking to the nearest police station. We can use our voices, resources, and influence to support established state institutions in protecting our children, sisters, and brothers against traffickers. Together, we can end human trafficking within and across our borders until we're all free. Time now for Coffee Dailies. Let's go on Twitter. Let's get to see what's been trending. How much are you counting? What are you buying this morning?
Money in my pocket, and it's not encouraging.
And how am I planning my life around you if that's what you have in your pockets all day?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This one is just for Coco this morning. This is Coco money this morning. Anyways, what's trending in the news this morning? Let's go over and check out the trends, if we shall.
Why are you skipping the Liverpool trend? Why are you skipping?
I have not skipped it. Oh, what are the trends?
Okay.
God, sometimes I
we'll come back to. Don't worry, Derrick will come and we'll discuss it. You have lost the moral right to talk about anything sports this morning. So go to other trends. I'm sure by now. I was thinking that Oliver Bakaval will be trending.
Yes, because
the special prosecutor should be trending.
Ghana Wedding Awards is trending as well.
Ghana Wedding Awards.
I'm trying to get it. I struggle with my way around Twitter sometimes. I feel like an old man. Yeah,
Don't we all do that?
So let's start off with Ghana Wedding Awards, which was trending yesterday. My goodness. So Ghana Wedding Awards scheme. Charlie, this be where we reach now. I think everybody was talking about it yesterday. We found it very ludicrous that someone would come up with such a thing like this, but that's someone's idea. It's just a fact that there are so many award schemes in this country.
Yes.
It's unbelievable. You can be there, someone will send you a message in your Instagram, or we've nominated you for this thing, and so come
I was thinking one should actually show interest in an award scheme before you be nominated. Anyway, that's just by the way back.
I agree with you.
Yeah, but for this one, for the Ghana Wedding Awards, is it because weddings have become quite an industry. Vendors and all of this, it's become quite an industry. And I'm sure somebody's sitting somewhere and thinking that, okay, let's award some deserving vendors. But is it that case, or it is for people who really got married in a very plush way, like in a way that they thought should be awarded?
No, I guess it's a whole thing. So it's that there are different categories. So of course there will be the best wedding of the year, though. I'm sure there will be best bridal. I'm sure there will be all those things. It sounds very interesting to me. It's just the fact that another award scheme has come up, and it's for weddings. But I guess those people, the people in those industries, in that industry, also would like to be acknowledged. So that's what it is. So Philip is here with Sharon, their wedding picture. Someone says Ghana Wedding Awards means these ladies are now coming to drain the male child because they want a wedding that can win an award. What do you think about that?
No comments. I decline to comment.
Someone said, at __ Banku, one says, what to be Ghana Wedding Awards? And so somebody shares a nice video and says, I wish we could play the video. It says Ghana Wedding Awards, and married people be like,
I'm sure that's what Prophet Sodro is saying.
We jale, mo jale. Someone at Kobe Catalyst says, Charlie, the Ghana Wedding Awards thing be for real? I don't know why nobody is really commending it. Enoch Manso says, bro, don't cry. President Akufo-Addo will always be Akufo-Addo. Ghana Wedding Awards. And the RTV Awards is not enough for Prince McKay. He moved on to Africa Gospel Awards Festival, Ghana Ministers of State Excellence Honors, Corporate Ghana Awards, and now Ghana Wedding Awards.
Oh, don't tell me it's from the founder of
RTP. NYDJ Live is saying this. I have to confirm it. Okay. The awards industry must be a gold mine. And, well, we've said in times past that it is a gold mine in this country. Everybody wants to jump on some form of award scheme. So Ghana is doing Ghana Wedding Awards. I have a feeling it's done in Nigeria, isn't it? Because Nigerians are very plush with these things. So I'm guessing there's something like that in Nigeria. Okay. Can't say this. What the TF is Ghana Wedding Awards. We need this for what exactly? If you're not married, you'll be talking like this.
Oh, so it was actually launched and it was an event and people honored the invitation. That's really nice.
Yes. Well, so it was officially launched yesterday. People are still trying to wrap their minds around it. Today, it's Ghana Wedding Awards. Tomorrow, it will be Ghana Funeral Awards. This generation is finished. Let me add to it, this Indomie generation is finished. This TikTok generation is finished. This is okay. Before this generation counts for me. And also, of course, Special Prosecutor is trending, and we know why, because the High Court dismissed their appeal. Quickly, let's read some comments that have come in. The High Court in Accra dismissed some with UFM. The High Court in Accra has dismissed an application filed by the Office of the Special Prosecutor to freeze the assets of the late Sir John. What do you make of this? They're asking. Again, Datanomic says the High Court in Accra has inexplicably dismissed an application filed by the OSP to freeze assets of Sir John. If this decision is left to stand, the Republic will lose the fight against corruption in unimaginable ways, Kisi Ajaben says. The beginning of all our problems, for more, for Nana to do more. Well, that's, who is that? Let me quote him. ZK Tweet says that. Retweet for Jesus, life for Kelly. My goodness. People.
Oh, that's a nice photo of Jesus.
How can you put Jesus and Kelly in the same picture? I mean...
But that's a really nice picture of Jesus.
So that's Jesus?
I mean, that's a nice picture of
the supposed...
What has been described as
Jesus. Okay. Why must Jesus have this parted hair? I feel like he always...
I think he's wearing frontal.
Okay, so that's why the Special Prosecutor is trending. Of course, Joy News also shares and says lawyers for family of the late CEO of the Forestry Commission, Kojo Wusofi, aka Sir John, are accusing the Special Prosecutor of engaging in a witch hunt. I really don't think so. Come on, we're fighting corruption. I don't think that's what the Special Prosecutor is trying to do. But anyways, moving on with our... Oh, did you see when Shea's performance at The Glitch?
Oh yes, a great one. Vocals, sweet.
My goodness, I've
never heard good one.
Never heard her that way. So last night she was trending for so many reasons.
Oh, it's been a little over a week and she's now trending. Ghanaians are not fair to us at all.
Oh, she did it a week ago?
So,
well, it was trending last night. You see her performance was amazing. I want to see the comment that have come in. For her, quickly, that was her performing a freestyle. Like, you should... If you could play it later on in the show, we should. She did amazingly well.
This song is quite a good one. Sometimes when you sing from a place of reality, when the musician can really, you know, touch base with his or her own lyrics, it would hit you.
Indeed. Well, at Shatta Kumasi says, which concert are you attending? Concert A, Shatawale, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Kiddy, Kim Promise, Wendy Shea, Jackie. Concert B, Burna Boy, Wizkid, Davido, Fireboy, DML, O'Malley, Tiwa Savage, and Thames. This is a hard one, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it's not hard for me.
Let's go to concert A. Let's see.
So you have Shatawale, Sarkodie, Stoneboy, Kiddy, Kim Promise, Wendy Shea, and Jackie.
I like Stoneboy, but I think I would go for Kiddy's concert.
No, so I mean, in concert A are these people?
All of it. You're
yes, all of these guys are in.
Hey, I think that is concert A
versus concert B.
Hey, who puts Davido and Wizkid and Fireboy in one?
And Burna Boy, please.
I mean, okay, so this is Ghana versus Nigeria.
Nigeria, sort of.
And A, did.
So which one are you going for?
If we A, when we are live on TV. When we go off air, I'll tell you the one.
Emefa, be careful. The beginning. Okay, no. Hey, why is this tweet coming? I don't want trouble. Wendy Shea is so talented. Wow. So we'll probably play it later, but that's why Wendy Shea is also trending. I'll do one more. I'm hoping that I don't see anything in Liverpool this morning. It's okay. We were scored 4-0 yesterday. It's fine in pre-season. I know we're not going to talk about it. Snate is also trending. So, well, basically, those are the trends this morning. Enough is enough. Let's just quickly see what people are talking about when it comes to enough is enough. I don't think this is in Ghana, perhaps in Nigeria. So yeah, Emefa, these are the stuff we have for our viewers this morning.
Okay. Anything you probably may have skipped up? Liverpool. Okay,
so you know what? You really want me to do this. It's fine. Some comments that have come in. This is about sports. Ankara Messi is the goated football commentary ever. Diaz is a wonderful player. So sad he cannot prove that in an average club like Liverpool.
Did you just read that?
What you said? I don't think it's an official account. Same person said, Rafinha is better than any player in Chelsea jersey. Well, that's true.
What are you talking about?
that is quite true. And then he says, without Ronaldo under Eric Ten Hag, Liverpool took 3-0 in first half since when Ronaldo joins the team. Anyway, so yeah, we scored 4-0 yesterday. It's fine. We can live with it.
Why are you looking like Akokwa and Siabono? You haven't seen anything yet. 4. You don't see any. Derrick will come and you see something. Anyway, guys, so local story. So the Accra High Court, as you may have heard, has dismissed an application filed by the Office of the Special Prosecutor to freeze the assets of the late former Chief Executive Officer of the Forestry Commission, Kojo Usofri, also known as Sir John. In a press release, the Special Prosecutor also indicated that he is in the process of filing an appeal against the Accra High Court's decision. All right. Move on to the second story before we go to what has been trending on IMF and all of that. But let's go on strike here.
So, yeah, the leadership of the striking teacher unions walked out of a meeting with government officials yesterday. Now, the purpose of the meeting was to discuss the demand for the cost of living allowance that has come to be known as COLA. President of the National Association of Graduate Teachers, Angel Kabanu, and the General Secretary of the Ghana National Association of Teachers, Thomas Musa, told journalists after stepping out of the meeting that the government representatives insisted that the unions call off the strike before negotiations start, which the unions disagreed to. This is the second time negotiations between government and the teacher unions have ended inconclusively. Teachers have been on strike since Tuesday, July 5th. And I also know that, like you said about the IMF thing, government officially shared some images on their Twitter yesterday, the presidency, about why Ghana is going to the IMF, where we stand in terms of our GDP, and if the IMF will affect any policies initiated by the government. We'll bring them.
We'll show you just in a moment. Yeah.
Later on.
Okay, when we find them, we'll show you. All right, but let's go on to the international front. Thousands of people lined up on the street of Tokyo to pay their last respects to ex-Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe. The 67-year-old was shot dead last Friday while delivering a campaign speech at Nara in southern Japan. The hearse carrying the body of the late ex-Prime Minister passed several landmarks before arriving at the funeral hall. Colleagues, including Japan's current Prime Minister Fumio Kishida, did I get the name right?
Yes, please.
All right. Were among the dignitaries who waited to say their last goodbye.
Oh, may Shinzo's soul rest in perfect peace.
I really don't know why such a great leader would have to die that way. I mean, assassination, no way.
My homemade gun, that's what beats my mind. But could we quickly do the Ghana presidency thing, the story we did before now?
Absolutely.
The post that came in from the government, quickly.
So some of the rumors, okay.
Right. Yeah. Let me just take them through quickly. How soon can the economy recover by going to the IMF? Government is saying the economy continued its recovery path from the pandemic in Q1 of 2022, growing at 3.3% compared to 3.6% in the same period in 2021. However, global events, including the impact of the Russia-Ukraine war, is slowing down activity in manufacturing and agriculture sectors, and this is likely to slow down growth. In effect, the 5.8% year-on-year growth forecasted for 2022 may not be achieved. Government's fiscal adjustment is also expected to slow down economic growth as domestic demand, driven by government consumption, wanes. Government consumption grew by 82.1% in 2021 as the government continued to inject stimulus to support the recovery through its Ghana Cares or Batampa and other flagship programs. How will going to the IMF improve the depreciation of the Ghana cedi and rising interest rates? Well, usually before countries sign up for IMF programs, they may have experienced some level of investor aversion that results in large sales of domestic assets, including, quite often, the domestic currency. This is also called capital flight. The public fear is that the crisis will result in high inflation and or debt default. It is because of these risks that interest rates and the demand for foreign currency increases. A prudent monetary policy and other confidence-building measures are needed to help contain the run on the domestic currency and on domestic assets by circulating inflation expectations and raising interest rates, thus preventing a disruptive situation with a free falling exchange rate and rampant inflation. An IMF program then becomes catalytic in improving confidence, thereby reversing the capital flight. As capital flows back into the country, this eventually allows for lower interest rates again. So, what are the impacts of the IMF policies on taxation, government subsidies, government priority policies, and social interventions? Government is expected to design and present its own economic program for support by the IMF. The IMF will not design policies for Ghana. However, the IMF is expected to comment and provide its expert view on the proposed policies. Maybe lastly, what are the other alternatives available to the government? Government has the option of implementing the enhanced domestic program without an IMF support. Although this will have the advantage of flexibility, it may not be perceived as credible and may also lack the ability to attract adequate financing needed to push through the structural reforms, I must say. Is government for policy credibility for its own program, or government has no internal program?
That's a good one.
Yeah. Yes, government has developed its own internal program. Government is seeking to present an enhanced domestic program to the IMF. The proposed program should span a minimum of 3 years and seeks to achieve the following objectives. 1, improve the credibility of government policy and restore investor confidence in the economy, thereby regaining market accesses, boosting DP disbursement, and unlocking other financing sources. Secondly, restore debt sustainability and macroeconomic stability to support green growth, economic transformation, and job creation while protecting social spending. 3, strengthen the central bank's monetary policy regime. And 4th, build buffers to strengthen resilience to economic shocks. Why does Ghana have so much debt?
What a question.
Public debt to GDP ratio increased from 54.2% in 2017 to 61.2% in 2019 to 74.4% in 2020 when the pandemic hit, and increased further to 76.6% at the end of 2021, reflecting some key events over the period. 1, impact of COVID-19 spending interventions leading to the high deficit and financing of about 15% in 2020. Secondly, the banking sector cleanup cost, which cost us 25 billion Ghana cedis since 2018. Energy sector IPP's payment, which cost 16 billion Ghana cedis and counting. Cedi depreciation. Provisional data indicates that the public debt stock stood at 387.9 billion Ghana cedis. That is 77.2% of our GDP at the end of April 2022, up from 328, 0.04 billion. That's 71.5% of our GDP recorded in April 2021, driven largely by the impact of the exchange rate depreciation. My challenge is the fact that, you see, the GDP moved from 54.2% in 2017, and it stands at 76.6%.
The current government was hoping not to cross a 60%, yeah, but...
And we've even got COVID hit, which was in 2020. It had moved from 54 to 74. So really, okay, let's leave it here.
But have you also seen news coming in about when government is expected to receive any facility or funds
from the IMF?
From the IMF.
Apparently, the first quarter
I haven't
of
seen
next
an official, reports from maybe the Information Ministry or the Finance Ministry, but speculations.
Speculation, next year.
That's expected. You won't get a bailout in less than 3 or 6 months unless your negotiation skills are just...
So in the meantime, what are government's options?
Pay your e-levy, boy. All right, move on to tech news. Did that hit you?
No, please.
Okay. WhatsApp CEO Will Cathcart has issued a stern warning to Android users, asking them to beware of fake versions of the instant messaging app. In a tweet, the CEO said that users who used a modified version of the app will end up in trouble. WhatsApp is one of the most popular instant messaging mobile apps, with approximately 2 billion active users. It is also the popular target of scammers who want to trick users through different techniques. Is it your favorite app? WhatsApp?
You know it's not my favorite app. You
Yeah.
know it's not. I don't like it at all. But how you go do 2 billion people. That's
2 billion.
That's like a quarter of the world's population. That's
right.
crazy. Wow, 2 billion. Anyways, on that note, also, but before we do that, let's quickly read the tweets that came in from Cat. He said, reminder to WhatsApp users that downloading a fake or modified version of WhatsApp is never a good idea. These apps sound harmless, but they may work around WhatsApp privacy and security guarantees. A threat, he says, and it continues.
But how do you know that you're downloading a fake one?
You will know when you're downloading a fake one. It's on the, what do you call it, Google Play Store.
Listen, don't
Apple
sound like I should know. Straighten your face up when you're answering
Yes, please. Yes, please.
How would you know? What are the pointers? Go on to the next read, though.
Recently, our security team discovered hidden malware within apps offered outside of Google Play from a developer called Heymots that included Hey What's Up and others.
Okay.
So Hey What's Up, that's the first sign you should see.
Okay,
so basically, how do I say it? You see the developer download when you're downloading, so you know it's coming from Meta. So when you're downloading, you know that WhatsApp is from Meta. Okay. So that's the original one you're downloading. But people don't check the developers; they just click. So you see that people will create other apps similar to certain apps that you want to download. I've seen what Will Cat is talking about. Okay. Some WhatsApps are red, others are blue. It's interesting, yeah. And I was like, how do you people get these things?
What about the WhatsApp business?
Same thing. It's WhatsApp with a B
but you
in it.
see that it's coming from Meta. Okay.
Absolutely. And on that note, let's also remind our viewers that Twitter is suing Elon Musk for $44 billion. Yes. We're looking forward to some long court proceedings.
Elon has time, you have no idea. Anyway, guys, so remember that in support of the End Human Trafficking campaign, we urge that you report any suspected cases by calling the toll-free number 0800 800 800 or 0800 900 900. Up next, Derrick is here, and you come and sit down. Let's tease Liverpool.
Hello, good morning. This is the segment on the AM Club. Listen, I'm choked today, but we're done with today. Good morning, guys, and I hope you guys are good.
Good morning, my dear. But please sit up. You either want to sit up or you want to. What do you want to do?
I'm sitting up.
All right, Derrick.
Yeah.
Netiseng.
Boko.
All right. Boko. Did you watch
and they were walking ready there.
Oh,
it looks like you've seen something.
I've seen something. I saw it coming.
Really?
So I want to mourn with the red people. The ones that are walking alone.
Oh,
the ones that are walking alone.
What do you know what she's talking about?
I have no idea, but let me quickly ask you, what is the essence of a preseason game?
Just to make sure that the players get in shape before the league actually starts.
Before the what?
The league actually starts.
Before it actually starts.
Yes.
That's what's going to count.
Yeah, that's more like, you know, the players are coming back, so they need to get into that groove, warm up before the league actually starts proper.
That's the essence of the
preseason.
Achoo, you don't want to know whether you're in shape.
Oh,
you want to die on arrival.
Are you in shape?
Not yet, because it's the very first game. So
thank you very much. It's the very first game.
They are dead on arrival. Okay.
But then we'll delve into that one proper. That is the second story on the list. But before that, Wayne Rooney has been appointed a head coach of Major League Soccer side DC United. It is will win his second job in management after he left Derby County last month, and he rejected criticisms at his return to the American club. England and Manchester United record goal scorer spent 18 months at DC United and captained the side before joining Derby as a player coach in January 2020. Rooney went on to manage the club through a period when they were in administration and was in charge as they were relegated to League One last season.
Wait, Rooney's still playing? Or he's head coach?
He was a player coach at Derby County, a player coach at DC United. But then last season, his team were relegated to League One, and so he parted ways with them, and now he's with DC United, a team he played in the US as a player coach and captained the team before moving to Derby County.
Interesting. It's good to see him.
Yeah.
He's still looking good, though.
Yeah, he's still looking good. You can see him.
Elective football. There's a football. I don't know anything about it. It's very elective.
But there is some that will interest Emefa as well as interest most Manchester United fans, because Erik ten Hag was encouraged to see the work he had been doing with his Manchester United squad on the training ground translate onto the pitch against Liverpool in the 4-0 thrashing. But he also felt United made error against Liverpool in Bangkok and was clear that they are some way off the finished article.
Thank you for joining us. How good a run-out was that for your team, and how impressed were you with
and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552. Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552. Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when
first crop of players of Liverpool were Liverpool Team C. United took advantage to beat them 3-0. But when Liverpool Team A came, they also didn't show their mettle. They were beaten by 1-0, so they ended up losing by 4-0. But it's just pre-season. Shall we? In 2015, when Louis van Gaal took charge of Manchester United, they won all their pre-season games, including beating Liverpool. But when they started the season proper, Louis van Gaal was nowhere to be found. So it looks like it's something that Liverpool, players are not bothered at all. Just last season they beat them 9-0 aggregate, 5-0 and 4-0. So
come on, this is the sports guy. This is what I'm talking about. Listen,
I'm not even interested.
The last preseason, Manchester won all their preseasons.
What is the next story? What is the next story?
So Jurgen Klopp says UEFA's inquiry into the scenes which marred last season's Champions League final between Liverpool and Real Madrid in Paris must unearth the full truth into reasons why thousands of supporters missed the start of the game and were sprayed with tear gas by police. The game was delayed by 35 minutes as a consequence of huge crowd of fans being held up outside the stadium amid claims by local authorities of forged tickets and the late arrival of supporters.
Do you have faith that inquiry will give you the answers that you want and that the fans...
Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first. Catch exclusive interviews and jam to the hits that define your era. MX24. We love music. MX24 is home to your favorite artists. Hear the best new music first.
Is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Into the Paris Stadium, and they were said that there were forged tickets with the Liverpool fans, but they came out to say that no, they had, ideal tickets that could make them enter the stadium. So on the day, the game was delayed, and that is what Jurgen Klopp was actually talking about. They were looking to be the first team to have beaten Real Madrid since they did so in 1981, but that didn't happen. It was Real Madrid, the White Angels, that made it 14 UEFA Champions League title on the day. Okay, so away from football, as you tell us where Dominic Thiem battled to a 3-6, a 6-1, 7-6, a first round victory against Emil Roosevelt yesterday at the Nordia Open in Bastard. It was the Austrians' first tour level win for 14 months, 9 of which the 2020 US Open champion spent out of action due to a wrist injury.
MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. State-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. If you're into content production for digital or TV, say hello to the MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info...
United for 58 million euros with 10 million euros in add-ons to snap up Rafinha, who was with Leeds United, who has been previously with Sporting Lisbon as well as Rennes, and moved to Leeds United in a bid of £40 million. But now he's with the Blaugrana, and he'll be flying to Barcelona this morning. So that is some news for Barcelona fans.
It's better than all the Chelsea players.
Yeah.
It's Rafinha.
Rafinha, yeah.
Rafinha, Rafinha. Okay, Rafinha. He's better than all the Chelsea players.
No.
Are you saying that because Chelsea is your team?
No, he's not better than all the Chelsea players, but he's a good player.
Derrick, you're so nice and a gentleman. How can you take this lightly?
He's a good player, but he's not better than all the Chelsea players. I mean, Rafinha.
What do you mean?
Which Chelsea player is better than Rafinha?
Oh, please. Why are we having this conversation?
Ziyech is better than him. But just that probably is because, with injuries and all that, he had some couple of injuries.
He's giving excuses and disclaimers.
But no, he was good. Last season, I think it's only Mason Mount and probably...
Timo Werner.
No, not Werner. I think it's only Mason Mount who had better stats than Rafinha, but he's a very good player. So that's it for sport. For more sports, I do log on to www.msc4/sports.com.
Thank you very much.
Guys, still stay with us. Danu Beyonce is coming up with MX Breaks Entertainment, showbiz, and everything you need to know in the world of entertainment. Godwin, on you there.
And yes, when you hear that sound, you know it's time for MX Breaks, and I'm so excited to bring you entertainment, lifestyle, and showbiz content. I am Chichi Emefa, as usual. Godwin?
I go bluff now. When I go for you, don't you know she? I go bluff. What do you feel? Senior. Oh, Moisha. Oh, what's the name? Do you know what Moisha?
No.
I don't even know what Moisha is.
What's Moisha?
Indomie generation.
You
don't know Moisha?
No.
Do you know Brandy, the artist?
Yeah, I know Brandy.
Okay, this is more brandish.
Like his style.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So she used to have a show back then.
And this is...
The sitcom is called Moisha.
Oh,
So this is how she used to do her hair.
Oh, okay.
It's really cool. I like it. What do you call this piece?
Is this a...
Twist? Hey.
No,
Rasta.
the braids. This Rasta.
This Rasta.
Yeah.
See, I know
it's not like you use the information for anything vital.
I know.
My darling, what's in the news? I've seen Tiwa and Wizkid, all of the news.
Yeah, before we even move to Tiwa and Wizkid, what you were talking about, Wendy Shea.
Okay.
A lot of people have been commending her. A lot of people have been retweeting. Basically, let's just watch the video and then we come back.
Thank you very much.
Yes,
Thank you.
yes, Chichi.
Thunder, fire, go strike you. For the thing you do to me, then I don't make ready for love. But the things you do make a fall. Now look at that boy, monkey. He reflects on me, junkie. Shit, where you are, Matty. So I'm a friend who became me call, but I'm a soldier. I'm a survivor, and I'm a gangster. Intimating is you. I can get another you in a minute. You messed up, but you're not legit, and I'm glad I did it right. Cause I know some players like you who need to hide when the heart has been broken. every word has been spoken.
Ooh, that was smooth. You know, we know when they say, but
Mada.
what
Mada.
Sister,
Yada.
anything we should know?
Yada.
Like any experience?
Who needs a heart when the heart is broken?
Yeah. So experience?
Survivor.
Please, Emefa is a survivor. She has a lot of experiences.
No, but Wendy has proven
a lot of people wrong.
A powerful vocal house among the female artists in Ghana now. Like
she's growing.
After this, yes, you can see that she's working on herself, and it's impressive to see. Not like what I say what?
What are you trying to say? The number you're trying to call is not available at the moment. Well, a lot of people underestimate Wendy, and I think it's just great she has proved them wrong. Now, let's move on to Nigeria. Tiwa Savage and Wizkid. So basically, these two are suspected to have had a beef. Nigerian singer Wizkid and songstress Tiwa Savage have made a joint appearance for the first time in 2 years. The former best friends were apparently at loggerheads for the past 2 years and have not been spotted in the same space since then. Their supposed beef was noticed when Tiwa Savage refused to wish Wizkid on his birthday 2 years ago. In a recent video making rounds on social media, Wizkid and Tiwa were seen hugging each other at a party after their performance at the Afrobeats Festival in Berlin, Germany. Their fans are excited and urging them to produce something together.
Wow. Well, women have it that they used to
do things.
Yeah, they used to do things. So much that people actually thought that Wizkid was one of the reasons why Tiwa's marriage didn't
work.
Yeah, so to see that they haven't been talking for 2 years, one could only wonder, could it be true? That it's usually you have to be very close to somebody to have that kind of this thing, for 2 years, not talking to them and not being seen in public and all that. I'm just saying.
How did we know they were not talking? One only forgot to wish the other a birthday.
Life happens.
Life happens.
Yes, life happens, but there's something.
There's something.
If I don't wish you a happy birthday in 2 years, nobody will think anything.
It's not like you wished me last month, Impo. My dear, what's the next story?
Wait. What if it's actually it was a heartbreak, like they broke up or something?
Mada.
Yes.
Mada.
Like when you see
a survivor.
She's also a survivor. Okay, let's move on to this interesting one. Nollywood actress Funke Akindele has officially been named as the deputy governorship candidate under the People's Democratic Party in Nigeria. The movie star made the announcement via her Instagram page yesterday. Funke said she decided to step in and accept the mandate in order to help women and improve the well-being of the youth and the girl child. Let's see the announcement video.
It's a huge personal sacrifice, but my resolve is that no sacrifice is too much for the actualization of the urgent mission to rescue our people and our dear state. I must express my deep appreciation both to our party leadership and our gubernatorial candidates for considering me worthy of such a great call to serve our people. It's a call that I take with reverence and utmost sense of responsibility. Indeed, we can achieve a Lagos that truly works for all her residents as opposed to a privileged, handpicked few. So let's do it. Given your mandate, be assured that the people's governor, Dr. Olajide Adediran, with the support of my humble self, represent the much-needed breath of fresh air in Lagos. Thank you. I am Olufunke Akindele, PDP Deputy Governorship Candidate, Lagos State.
Anyways.
Don't we love women
PDP.
And celebs in politics?
Agenda.
Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely.
I mean, this is great news. It will wipe away the news about her marriage, whether or not it's crashing. But this one is not getting a lot of attention, like
as much as
she was nominated, wasn't she?
Sorry?
Yeah, but when the marriage broke, it was literally everywhere.
Everywhere.
Yeah, that's because for a long time we've seen them together, we've seen their marriage, we've seen how.
But for never, we have never seen her in politics.
Yes.
So much.
Bad news spreads more than good news.
That's it. We know this thing. Many people have not heard of.
Have you said congratulations yet?
Congratulations to her.
All right, please, next story.
We will not continue. Godwin,
thank you very
continue.
Much. But then you want more feminists cry, more hard drink, and then cry, and yet, let's move on.
Well, I think basically it's just about seeing these celebs, seeing the youth enter politics, seeing women
we will see comments
join
very soon. People
politics.
will start adding their voice and saying congratulations and all that.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of people have actually congratulated her, especially those in the industry. A lot of people. What she's just saying is, it has not gotten so much public.
It will get it. You know, my concern, or what I find interesting about something like this, is how Nigerian entertainers are able to enter politics easily. In Ghana, if you try.
Oh, John has done well with that.
Yeah, but you see, John is not actively...
I mean, Gideon try.
There you go.
Yeah,
that's proof. Yeah. When you try to enter politics as someone who is in the media or showbiz, that's your career is that if you don't win, that's it. And it's terrible. But we're seeing in Nigeria, we've seen Richard Mofe-Damejo, we've seen Desmond Elliott, we've seen all these guys going to successful politics.
Yeah. And then Tonto DK just recently also did hers. So
yeah,
it's interesting.
Yeah, well, we wish them well. I hope the best candidates win, irrespective if you're a celeb or not, if you're not good. But if you are good, I hope she wins. Now, let's move on to this interesting one. Godwin will like it. Kanye West.
Woo!
Yeah, Kanye West. No, woo, because...
I don't care. Anything you say is Kanye West.
Kanye West and Nicki Minaj. So Kanye West is seemingly holding grudges against Nicki Minaj following her alleged diss at him at the Essence Festival. After performing a number of her songs, when the DJ started playing Monster, she said, that's Kanye's song, Monster, her feature with Kanye. She stopped the show saying, what? Wait, hold up, hold on. A monster though. But we don't, with clowns, we don't, sing with clowns. While Nicki did not mention Ye's name, that's Kanye's name, during her set at the festival, many believe that it was aimed at him since he recently hopped onto Cardi B's song, which also features Lil Durk. Well, Nicki and Cardi B have been having this feud since 2017, when Cardi broke out on the rap scene and was instantly compared to Nicki.
Okay, thank you very much for this opportunity. Now, first of all, it's Kanye West. We always grudge it. We should understand. We grudge.
It's
normal.
The man is a girl. How are you grudging a woman?
He's not a girl. We grudge.
Emefa, I don't like what you
That's what it is. Okay, so it's no news that he's grudging. But how dare Nicki Minaj? Who? Nicki who? Do you know who Yeezy is? I rest my case.
Okay, on that note, that's it for MX Breaks Live Entertainment. You can reach me on all social media platforms at MX at Chichi Emefa. But please remember that in-depth analysis of entertainment news is live at 3 p.m. with Jason Lee MX Live. So you should not miss it. Over to you, Godwin and Emefa.
Well, thank you very much for that showbiz and entertainment update. Truly appreciate you, Daniel Beyonce. Moving on, we'll see you tomorrow. Go back and go and produce. Up next, we have Lifestyle Daily, and what are we talking about?
All right, so today we're talking about balancing your career and your, family life.
Okay.
Let's see how you're doing that.
Okay.
Let's see how I'm doing that, and let's see how you out there you're doing it. You can share with us how you're doing it. I'm even asking, is it okay that you choose one, only career or family? Which one will you? It's not possible.
No, you can. How would you take care of your family if you don't have a career going?
Okay, so I mean, people are doing it. Let's see how they're doing it. Work the math with us today. But something to look out forward to on the 30th of July is music, magic, and comedy. So MMC Live is back this Saturday, the 30th of July, at the Grand Arena. 3 exciting acts will come to play. Music, magic, and comedy all on one stage. Pleasant tunes mixed with laughter and a touch of the unthinkable. Performing live is the Golden Boy, Evergreen Adina, Rip Crackers, Clemente Suarez, Kenny Black, and South African magician Regards. Tickets are going for a cool 100 Ghana cedis for single, and 150 for double. Purchase your ticket via mobile money with the short code *7133 *33 *10 hash *713 *33 *10 hash. MMC Live is powered by the Global Media Alliance and proudly sponsored by HD Plus, Center for Africa, by Gandera Cosmetics, South African Airways, and Eddie's Pizza.
So, balancing career.
I just remembered that you didn't wish me happy birthday on my birthday, so we're not going on that date. So I am still officially going to the MMC Live alone single 100 Ghana cedis. So if you want to go, please. Let's.
You see me there. You see me there when you're there. Anyways, moving on. Lifestyle Daily is up next, but yes, money talk for you.
Spend less than you earn. Now, this might sound straightforward, but it's easier said than done. We live in a city and country where peer pressure, living costs, and lifestyle choices can push us to spend beyond our means. No one is exempt from this trap, as it can happen subconsciously or even when you have a choice. For example, you can choose to take a taxi or trotro to work, depending on the depth of your pocket. But if you needed to get to your destination on time, you might opt for a taxi because it does less stops and doesn't have as fixed a route as a trotro. No matter how much or how little you are paid, you would never get ahead if you spend more than you earn. Often, it's easier to spend less than it is to earn more, and a little cost-cutting effort in a number of areas in your life can result in good savings. If you follow this simple rule, you won't always have to feel the pressure of making big sacrifices. You will always be in debt if you don't spend more than you earn. So it is advised that you cut your coat according to your size when it comes to your finances. Fortunately, we are spoiled with choice when it comes to buying products. So if your budget for a bottle of water is 2 Ghana cedis, spend exactly that and no more. Wise up.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Dreaming of a property for your home or workspace is one thing, but finding the property at the best locations with the most favorable condition and closing that deal is another. And that's why we are here. From Accra, Ghana, to Lagos, Nigeria, to Cape Town, South Africa, we are bringing you prime properties, affordable home solutions, and intriguing interviews with CEOs of various real estate companies and everything in between and on. My name is Kwesi Otten Desmond, and this is Property Take. Property Take, your gateway to Africa's real estate market. Showing this on every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. on MX24.
Hello and welcome to the Real Travel Show, where we take you on an exciting journey of fascinating places around the world. Invite your friends. Be my guest on this weekly journey around the world. Discover the food. Oh yes, my friend. The music, arts, culture, and the magical sights and sounds. The Real Travel Show with me, yours truly, Ras Mubarak. You, my friend, are very welcome.
Angelina, you be cool in my temperature. If you call, say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make a see, take a picture.
In the leg book, boa. Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say.
Your Saturday nights just got better.
With unimaginable excitement.
10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Ow, yeah.
The most heated rap battles.
Squad for the work with soldiers, but on your campo, Bema.
I blow you menace, ready? It be me with the top. Godzilla self chop, who be King Kong.
And of course, your A-list celebrity interviews.
I've always said this though, there can only be one Bob Marley, so definitely there should be one episode.
Me? The threesome.
Orafu comedy woman yeah. Nyansa. Don't fuck. Lighter.
With myself, Oforua.
I'm Jason Alay, and I do this with the man,
DJ Varosky.
Why the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say.
No topic is off limits.
The pain of experiencing a miscarriage is something that can crumple your world. We're talking postpartum bodies and everything in between. And they share their story on their battle with infertility.
The touching stories of the African woman rose before you.
I was disappointed in God, in life, in myself.
How many losses have you had?
After that, we had 4 more.
What?
I shouted, I said,
we lost vision, we lost any sound beyond crying.
Our mistakes, advices, regrets, real stories, and more on We Got This Africa. Na Ashakor and her intriguing panel serve you real experiences of the African woman. We Got This Africa.
We got this.
Hi guys, welcome back to the AM Club. We're coming to you live from the Silicon Square. This is MX24. We're live. So it's time for Lifestyle Daily. This morning we're talking about balancing your family and your career. Is this something that's feasible, or you're actually living a life of a lie? Whether or not you're surviving with one or not, are you combining it properly? But before that, Godwin wants to ask you, what's your level of French?
Yes, please. What's your level in the French language? Huh? And I always remind you that your ability to speak in French gives you an upper hand in your career development, your travel experience, even in your education. And that's why we're inviting you to come to Alliance Française. At Alliance Française, we teach you to speak, read, and write in a multicultural and multinational environment. We have online hybrid classes. We have classes for teenagers and children above the age of 3. We have experienced and professional teachers. The numbers to call I'll share with you shortly, much later in the conversation, so that you can register. Or for more details, please visit www.afaccra.org. Now, time to jump into our conversation.
Absolutely. So a lot of people have dreams of being successful in their career and also raising a family. I'm sure by now that's public knowledge. Well, while it's a lot to balance two important aspects of life that's demanding so much of your time, it is doable. Now, when deciding which should be a priority, career or family, there are a lot of aspects to consider. Now, today's conversation, we're privileged to have Confidence Agbobi Tete, Registrar, GH Schools, and founder of Relevant Word Center, joining us in the studio. We also have the beautiful Alexandra Abuaje. She's a gospel artist, actress, and television personality. Good morning, gorgeous, and thank you for joining us in the studio.
Good morning, Emefa. Thank you for having us.
Okay. I'll biased, really. I'm so biased. Alexandra, are you combining the two, career, family?
Well, yes, I am. I'm not yet into a nuclear family, so I'm still I'm still a typical like extended family. My mom, my dad, like family, like extended family. But yes, looking at everything that I have to do, I still have to find a way of balancing the two, because there are responsibilities that are expectant of you, even in the house, even though it's extended family. You're still a lady, you still have to do the palava sauce and get the Ghana soup going. So there's still expectations. So you still need to find a way of striking a balance, I mean, with everything that you do. Yes.
Okay, well then, now for the men. Confidence, so what's the picture of family and career, the combination of it? How does it look like in this part of our world?
It's very important because, you know, one goes with the other. You cannot leave family and go for career. Career brings the money to take care of the family. And you need a family to sustain the career. So if you don't learn to balance it, you will have a lot of problem on your hands.
Would you say it's the same for both genders, for both men and women?
Certainly, because to have a nuclear family, you need a man and a woman to make the family. And
in 2022,
you know, that is the basic truth. You know, you need a man and a woman to make a family. So the man and the woman should have the understanding of the important role of the two areas, career and family. If your career is in trouble, your family will suffer. Because the career, like I said, brings the money. If your family is in crisis, Charlie, you can't go to work. I mean, you come home and there's a jata in the house. I mean, you can't concentrate in the office. Your productivity will be affected. So you need a tool to work out. You must have the wisdom of how to balance it.
Okay.
Very essential. The problem I've realized with most people, we don't spend time to plan our career and our family. It's important. Before you even get into the nuclear family, you must plan.
Okay. Alexandra, let's do a reality check here. Where, yes, there's family, where there's career, but at some point you know that one has to go because both cannot survive simultaneously. Is this normal? Does it happen? And when it happens, which one should you choose?
Right, it really does happen. I mean, and like he said, I think it happens for a lot of people who honestly didn't put everything into planning before the journey began, because I even think that what goes into choosing a life partner should be a reflection of where you are going with respect to your career. But honestly, at our part of the world, we definitely are put under a lot of pressure. It looks like life is some lay down principle, and then you're supposed to follow it with timelines. So if you're a lady and you are 30, you are 35, there's no one coming, you begin to beat down the standards, you know, because you just want to settle with anyone, and then you jump into it and you realize that there's a struggle between what you want to do and who you are in the boat with, you know. But then if you definitely realize that your fulfillment, first of all, begins with who you are, which is a reflection of everything that you end up doing, then whoever is joining you should actually walk that journey with you. So I should be able to walk my husband's journey with him as much as he walks mine with me. So it's an intertwined, you know, lifestyle. And if it's not well planned, buttressing what he said, you definitely will come to that threshold where you have to choose one.
But going back to her question, where one becomes very demanding, what do you really do?
So honestly, if you ask me, I think
which one is more demanding in your case?
Okay, in my case, I think career is more demanding, you know. So yes, I will be tempted to choose career.
Okay, yes. because of the situation you find yourself in now.
Yes,
you're not,
and I feel the kind of fulfillment that I would get, you know, making sure that I'm fulfilling what I am destined to do in life cannot be compromised. I mean, with any other.
That's very interesting. And is it because, like she said, because you don't have a nuclear family sort of now, you're not, maybe there's no husband, there's no children, so you sort of can focus on your career more?
Yes, so I can actually take that stance, but then he will beg to differ because he sees things differently.
Right.
Okay.
You know, yes.
Confidence again. So they've said that. I'll come back to what Emefa. She says that you shouldn't be pushed to want to take certain decisions and know that you have a certain direction, so that you don't feel like you're under pressure and taking decision. But do you not think that timelines put some guard and guide to a person's life? And I think I'm asking this because you know that at a certain age, you should be doing something so that we won't have this conversation of balance. Because if things are in order, then what's the need for balance? Do you understand?
Yes.
So the conversation of time is of essence when you're planning your career and your lifestyle will not be, say you wanted to be a doctor and you wait till you're about 50.
Right.
Okay, life is happening to you. Then, of course, you'd have to start balancing because you do not have all the time in it. So the case of timing here, how important or how relevant is it?
Timing is necessary. Like I said earlier on, planning, because in planning, you include timing. If you don't do that, you are not planning, because you need to have deadlines for whatever you are doing. All right?
Do you agree? Do you have deadline for childbirth?
Oh, yes, I do.
Yes, you need to have that, because at least I've been on this path. 26th of this month is my 14th year in marriage. All right? And managing that with career has not been easy. But one of the things that have helped me is that I wrote down my plans. When I want to get married, how, and everything. But doesn't mean that it happened exactly the time. But I kept adjusting it. How many children I wanted to have, I did all that. The kind of family I want to have, the kind of career I want to pursue. I did that long time before I got married. So I entered into marriage having a picture of what I'm expecting, timelines. So I was looking at my academic path that was taken. At this age, I should be married. At this age, I should be at this level of my career.
It's your decision, not something somebody...
No, my own decision. And I wrote those things down. And when I got into courtship, I shared it with my fiancée by then, who's my wife. I said, Master, this is the way forward. And she also followed suit.
She didn't have a plan of her own?
No, she had a plan of her own, but you see, you are going to live together. So that's where compatibility comes in. So, okay, we are going the same direction, you know, and career. She wanted to work in the bank. I didn't want to work in the bank. But you can force her. So we have to move different direction for career, but one path for family. So that is what should be done. Because if you don't plan for it, you'll be taken by surprise.
Okay, so we are where we are now, Godwin. We're where we are, where we've been taken by surprise. We didn't plan. So we have the career, we have the family.
Yes.
How are we balancing it?
You need to understand that the career, okay, is necessary. The family is very important.
That's right. Necessary, important.
Very important. You don't.
More powerful.
You see, each of them is necessary, because having studied a lot of people, across path, most of them that did not place emphasis on family, and did everything on career, at the end of the day suffered. Don't forget that if you fall sick, you go back home.
Right.
If the house is not in order, who takes care of you?
That's right.
If you don't have money, you can't go to work. So that balance is necessary. So it's important not to take work to the house. Let the home be the home. Let office be office. It's a very important. Now, you see, because I found myself in various places at work that there's so much demand. But what I do when I leave office, I leave everything in the office. I get home, it's family time. Because marriage itself is 24-hour employment. It's full-time job.
It's already getting more scary for those of us who are thinking twice. But I can understand as a single man, who of course would maybe someday want. The way I said it, I just, I want to understand something. I can understand how career can affect family, but I want you to help me understand how family can affect your career. Being married with kids.
Yes, first of all, it gives you stress. The stress. Taking care of children, Charlie, is a whole lot of pressure.
What's the worst that can happen with the stress? That kind of
stress.
That particular stress.
You can really go overboard with anger.
Okay.
And if you are not careful, you can carry the anger from the house to the office.
Nice, yeah.
And that can affect your relationship in the office. And if things are very bad in the home, either for the man or for the woman, you get to the office and you are moody and you cannot concentrate. So that aspect is very important. But if you have a peaceful home...
Confidence, I want specifics. Things are bad at home. So, for instance, financially, do you mean financially? Things are bad at home financially, and that can affect your career. I can understand how that can, affects you. I mean, when you don't have money anywhere, Charlie.
No, but let's take you had a misunderstanding with your wife.
Misunderstanding.
And Charlie, it was back and forth because marriage, anything happens.
Okay.
And it was back and forth. She said this, you said that, and you didn't seem to come to a common ground. So you are really angry. So you're a manager. You get to office, and one of your colleagues or one of your team members is late. It is very possible to extend that anger on that poor employee.
But the person is late.
You're late.
Yes, but you see, there's a way you can manage it.
Okay.
Because you are dealing with people.
Okay.
And people are very complex. So you must manage, because there could be a situation whereby either the mom was rushed to the hospital that morning, so the person had to come to work late. Yes. So that can happen. Let's take financial. If there's no sex in the marriage.
Very important. I want you to. I need to understand the specifics.
If there's no sex in the marriage, because when there is a frequency level, that sex must take place in marriage.
Really?
Every week.
It's written
every week.
Yes. So
I didn't know this.
Because you see,
who determines this?
You see, marriage counselors will tell you that the frequency of sex in a marriage in a week tells how strong your marriage is.
Really?
Oh, wow. If you are married and you're having sex once in a month, master, you are in serious trouble.
Once in a month, I can understand why once in a month is ridiculous.
Yes, so in a week, there should be not every day because I'll be tired. But let's take at least thrice in a week something, because sex is very important. It settles the focus of the man. Men become more focused when they have sex with their wives in the morning. All right?
In the morning?
Yes, sometimes in the evening. But in the morning, you are more focused when you're going to work. All the girls are passing by. Charlie, your mind is focused because you are satisfied. You're okay. But if there is no sex, you go to work. Some fine girl can say, hey, hi, the time I realize you are, you are doing that thing. So, and that can affect your home. Don't take that for granted, because we have office romance that always happen. So you could have a manager that is having problem with the wife because of issue of sex, and then a secretary that is showing so much care. Oh, boss, what have you eaten? You are looking nice. And the wife has never said, you're looking nice for the past 10 years. Oh, you are looking nice, my baby, and all that. And the secretary said that the guy will fall because you're a human being. You have emotions.
And I mean, you're talking from a man's perspective, and I can so relate, even though I'm not married, I can understand why that is. I want to understand from the women if I mean, you're not married.
So he's making the submission on the men. He'll move to the women.
Yes. And the woman, let's take here. Well, let me just talk on the woman. Okay. If the woman is well dressed, new hair, you didn't notice the new hair. So, oh, my wife, nice hair. She goes to work, and then some guys say, oh, nice hair, nice dress.
But on the sex, so the man is automatically focused.
No, you see, the thing is that the sex can affect both I mean, it can affect both because we all have sexual desires, so it can affect both. But I want to focus on the woman, even of the dressing, because it can start from there, where the gentleman begins to appreciate her. Every morning, she wants to go to that guy or pass in front of that guy's desk, so the guy can say something nice, and that's how it starts. Then,
is it a general thing for women?
You see, women want to be appreciated.
Okay.
And a woman wants you to tell her virtually every day that you love her. The fact that you say I love you on the wedding, it does not mean that's the end of it. She wants to hear. So tell her. She wants assurance.
Can you confirm? I mean, there are women here, so I want to. I don't want to take it from the man alone. I mean, yes, he's married, but
I think women want to be appreciated.
Yeah,
every
can relate.
day. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Please go ahead.
All right. So the
Let's not lie here. You can disagree by sending us your messages. Okay.
So you need to tell her. For example, I was talking to a couple over the weekend. I asked the man, when was the last time you told your wife I love you? He said, I can't remember. I said, Master, every day tell her I love you. He said, it's too much. No, tell her, let her know you are looking beautiful. You know, she may have given birth to 2, 3. The shape may have changed. And that is a big deal for a woman. So she will look into the mirror and say, hey, Charlie, now my husband cannot hug me fully. and to you, it's not a big deal, but to her, it's a problem. So you need to let her know that I love you the way you are. Don't go and do something else to your body. You see a case where a married woman says, I'm going for jogging. And so what's the problem? My husband thinks that I'm looking too big. And the husband has not said anything, but she assumes. So you need to work on that. So on both sides, we need to work because marriage is hard work. Marriage is not a miracle.
So something as a lot of work. I love you every day can improve your career even as a person.
That's right.
That's right. Pleased to come to work.
Yeah.
When we go for a quick break, you guys, when we come back, we'd like to find out again that all this is said and done, the husband, the wife, everybody playing their role, but you get to that point where you find yourself between a hard place, and a rock, and then you want to take a decision. Is it okay to take a decision that I love my work, I'm the boss, I'm an entrepreneur, I'm that, but at this point, I need to take a decision? Guys, stay with us. This is the AM Club. We'll be back shortly.
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Need the best of in-depth analysis, top personality interviews, trending and breaking news all come your way. I'll be serving you with football conversation, life-hearted, lifestyle-related conversations, all on Off the Cuff. Join me, Derrick, this and every Monday to Friday between 4 and 5 p.m. only on MX24 TV.
different if you want to look at it. But before we went on the break, I was trying to get Confidence's attention. Then I come to you, Alexandra. When at the point where you need to make the choice, some people say that because I'm the only one playing the role of, you know, family person and career, one cannot go, so I must go through it. How would that person really balance it? And should you just make a decision and drop one if you get to that point?
Sometimes you may get to that point, but you know, it's very easy to get a new job if you're an employee, to get a new job. But it's difficult to get a new spouse. Because statistics have it that every second marriage has a higher probability of failing. Second marriages. So you study it. Most people that enter their second marriage, a chunk of them, about 50 plus, I can't give any source, but most of them are not to survive because you are carrying excess baggage from the previous marriage, expectation and all that. So I would tell you that when you get to that point, it's very smart if you're an employee, look out for family first. Because look, if family is broken, it's a whole lot. You know, I sit in an office where I get students coming to me virtually every day about broken home. And I see the effects on them. And I tell myself that we don't need to get to that place because most of these young folks, their life are shattered. Some of the girls have to do some very funny things to survive because the home is broken. But if the home is okay, you can always look out for another job.
Right.
But looking for a new wife and a new husband this modern day is not easy. And even getting a good family for that matter. Somebody will say, oh, let me go for career. But trust me, you go for career, you realize that at the end of the day, you fall back to family. So we need to know that. But I believe there are things we could always talk about. Adjust. Adjust. If the work is so stressful, either you change job. I had to come to a point where one of us have to change job. My wife was in the bank. It was stressful. So we agreed that my work is flexible. Your work is stressful. So move. So she shifted from the bank to a less stressful work so that we can manage the children.
Why was it so? Because if yours was flexible, then you should have been able to, you know...
hers is more stressful.
Okay, so it was just to reduce the stress.
To reduce the stress.
Okay.
And then to also have the time. Okay. Because you have a girl, you need the mom to be there.
Okay.
If you don't,
role that the woman will
play in a life. Because if you are not there, society and other platforms will educate that girl wrongly. And the cost of that, you have no idea. So it's better to look at that and have that discussion, come to a compromise. If the man's work is stressful, the man should say, look, master, let me compromise on my part so that the home can survive. If we don't come to that ground, we always have issues.
Alexandra, you agree to this?
Well, I can, to some extent, I would have some questions to ask because, like he said, if you have like a job that is actually being a problem, you can change over. What happens when the job is more of a passion, more like a ministry? You know, you can't just flip ministries. You can't flip God-given purposes. A typical example is what happened in Nigeria some weeks back with the gospel, with Osinachi. You know, I mean, you can't say that, oh, I'm flipping ministries because my husband or the home is having a problem. So I would like to throw back a question to him because he is actually the married one here. There's no way you can sign out of a ministry and jump into another one because if she's going to sign out of one music ministry, her passion is still music. She's still going to have to be on another music ministry. So in a case like that, where she can't change the occupation, the office, what does she do?
Fortunately, I've been in ministry for some years now.
But you're the man.
No. My wife is in ministry.
Right.
So, but the other thing is this, even when it comes to the hierarchy of needs, when it comes to ministry, you are taught that first God, your wife second. It's very important. God first, your wife second. Ministry comes like fourth.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah. If you study what they call pastoral protocol, they teach you that. And it was young Kicho, the man that had the largest church. That's when he got married. the wife was always saying, I'm feeling lonely. So we pray for her and cast out the spirit of loneliness. Then one day, he was praying and God said, you are making a mistake. And God said, me first, your wife second. He said, is that Satan or God speaking? And so he corrected that. So most pastors are taught that God first, your wife second. If your wife is not second, you will have problem.
This is
the
revealing.
woman are the neck, the man is the head. The neck turns the head. So if you don't manage her, you will have problem in the house.
But Emefa, let's be real.
Let's flip it.
As much as this is the lay down principle, it doesn't really happen. It happens. Because I know a lot more women who seem to be enduring because they seem to be supporting what their husbands are doing at the detriment of what they also would have loved to do. So you wonder if, okay, so if I come next to what my husband second to God, then there should be some level of priority placed on what I also want to do, because, you know, so honestly, my first question is real. You come to that point where you definitely want to also breathe. You also want to step out and do you, you know, because it's in doing you that you have that satisfaction. So it's easy for the man to say, especially when the woman's line of ministry or career puts her out there more than the man. A lot of men are not able to put up with it.
Is this to mean that you'd have to switch roles in the home? Or let me see if I can, you know, break the question down. Say the role that your wife is playing, as you said, that she needed to switch, you know, her job to a less stressful one, so that she can have the time to play that role at home and in the life of that daughter that you're raising. In this case, okay, how can we switch places so that she doesn't lose out on the passion entirely or what she really wants to achieve?
As a woman.
So both places.
But you see, when there's abuse in a marriage, that's a different story.
Right.
I'm not saying you should stay in an abusive marriage and for the marriage to survive. The moment the man starts beating you, you have to move out.
Is it only physical abuse or any form of abuse?
No, but you know, verbal abuse, sometimes you can survive to a point, but physical abuse, you know, the next thing, master, you can die. So for that one, you're advised to change that. Even ministry, when there's stress, you see, you must understand that if you don't have your home, you can't be successful in ministry. There are people who are very successful in ministry, but there's a question mark. I can tell you for a fact that if a pastor comes today and is talking to you and he has issues, you'll be asking a lot of questions, all right? But there are people who have survived and they have turned around and they have been able to manage the home and they are still moving on.
That must be a reason why some people are just putting up appearances, you know, because
topic for another day.
Because then it means I want to portray myself as perfect family man or perfect family woman. So I don't want the church or the people I'm leading to realize that.
I think at some point
you're a human being. You're a human being. You should be real.
Got some messages?
Yes.
Yes, we do. Just a few ones to read.
Yeah.
This one says, why is it important for women to be able to handle both career and family life?
Okay.
Is it a must for it to even be important? Must you be able to?
For the woman?
Yeah, must you be able to manage both?
Yes, I totally agree. And I think women are endowed with the ability to keep that balance with multitask.
That's right.
So yes, it's actually very, very important that you are able to keep
okay,
that balance.
we did a Twitter poll as well. If you could quickly share it. So we asked, if you were to choose only one, which one will it be and why? Family or career? And 60%, this is very interesting, 60% said family and 40% said career. So I think people understand the importance, most people understand the importance of family. The Bible also says something that a man who is not able to take care of his family is worse off than an infidel, isn't it? Wow, I didn't even see that. Hi, Godwin. I'm Aisen from Ashongman Estate. My husband always fights with me because he wants to quit. He wants me to quit my job and be a housewife so I could take care of the kids and do the home chores. 2022. I also feel like it's my responsibility to also provide for the family. We've been fighting for years now and I don't know what to do.
Talk about it. And it's always important for every marriage to have a third person.
Talking
doesn't work. It works. It works. Yeah. You see, the problem is that our generation is filled with so many activities. You should be able to talk. I tell people that if you are courting somebody and the two of you cannot talk for 2 hours without quarreling, there's a problem. Because if you can't talk to each other and you are married with two excuse me, from our mumus in their house. All right, one will be on WhatsApp, the other one is on Twitter, and you are just talking to a stranger somewhere. So talk. Even world wars are ended by talking. So talk. Find a way to come to understanding with your husband. In that case, sometimes you need a counselor. Every marriage should have somebody that can speak to the two of you to address issue. So when it is close, that is where abuse goes on. Okay. But when there's somebody, your counselor or a pastor, who the man, especially the man, can listen to, can call the man and say, Master, sit here, and you sit there. It's important.
I'm going to cut. In a case where the pastor, you could tell even the woman is struggling because the pastor is advising her to. There are some pastors who will advise, he's your husband, you know. If he says you should do something, he's the head of the house. Yes. Do it this way and all that. As a woman, what would you do? This is someone that the man listens to, and this is the advice he's given.
No, but if the husband is saying that she should go and do something contrary to her, her will, to her dignity as a woman, I don't think that should be a good advice to follow. Every sound pastor will tell you.
Well, he wants the one to quit the job, quit her job.
You see, I'm saying that they have to look at it. What is the issue? Is it that he, the man, because sometimes the man's salary is more than the woman. You understand? If I'm earning like 10,000 and you're earning like 5,000, if I quit my job, you will suffer. So since yours is a bit lower, quit yours.
But I like my job. Though.
Yes,
right.
no, but you see, I'm saying that. Yeah, but you don't impose it upon her to let her out of her own volition. Because if you press her up to quit her job, she will blame you one day that you are the reason why I don't have a good job.
15 years ago, this is what you did. Hello, Godwin. I think being a career woman is so important, looking at how the economy is now. Indeed.
Quickly, whilst you're at it, getting the, maybe, how many messages do you have more?
A couple more, but let me finish this.
Okay, please do.
2 heads, they say, are better than one. My partner provides, and so do I. It's all a matter of how you can balance the two. I'm Olivia from Tafel.
Okay. Taking a cue from you having to choose family at some point, because family will be the last place you fall back when you hit rock bottom. What if you're an entrepreneur, maybe in career sense, I mean, you're the owner of this business, okay? You're the owner, you've invested into it. Should you still choose family over it?
Yes, you should still choose family. I've seen entrepreneurs that will come back and tell you that if I had managed my family well, I would have succeeded in my business.
Okay.
Because look, there's a way a woman helps a man to be successful. Every man that has become successful was influenced by a woman, one way or the other.
Nice.
Either the mother or the wife.
Drop the mic.
I'm going to give you further questions.
More questions?
Yeah, we have a few more, but if we have some time, let's quickly do it. Being a family woman is actually the right thing to do. The woman is basically the person to support the family emotionally, feeds the family, and also cares for the children. If I be a career woman, the mother-child connection will be lost. Oh, okay. I'm Winifred from Tema. Okay. Interesting. That's very interesting.
Yeah.
Hi, Godwin. I'm Kelvin from Tadi. I prefer my partner to be a family woman. It looks like this thing will never go away. Be there for the kids and let me do all the hard work so I provide for the family. I think most men find fulfillment in this. Yes. And lastly, hi, Godwin. I'm Mohammed from Tamale. Personally, I think both have its advantages and disadvantages, but it's how you are able to put things right. If you want to be a career woman, don't let your work get too much of your time. How are you going to do that? The family connection must be strong. Also, when you're a family woman, don't just sit and expect your husband to do everything. You can set up a small shop at the home and manage. Interesting.
That's nice.
Interesting. Quickly, Abuchi from Kete says, good morning to you all. I love the discussion. Sometimes the career is good, but it doesn't work well for us. We end up at square one. Okay.
All right, anyways, guys. Yeah. Thank you, Alexandra. Let me steal a second. What do you have coming up?
Well, yes. So I have a meeting event happening next week, Sunday, 24th of July, at the Revival Restoration Assemblies of God, and it's dubbed Ruach.
Okay.
Yes, and Ruach is a Hebrew word that means the Spirit of God or the breath of God, and so we are looking forward to a worship gathering where the power of God will be made manifest. So everyone is invited. It's starting at 4 p.m. at the Revival Restoration Assemblies of God. Yes.
Where is
okay.
I know
Roman Ridge. Yes.
on the 24th of July.
Thank you so
much,
Alexandra. All right, so thank you so much, Mr. Confidence Agbowili Tete. You'd find him at GH Schools. He's the registrar, but also founder of Relevance Word Center. We also just spoke to Alexandra Boaji, gospel artist, actress, and TV personality. I'm sure that you definitely know how to balance your career and family. When it gets to that crunch, you know what decision to take. Thank you, guys. We're going to Fashion Wednesday, and I'm excited about this one. Hey, I said it to Mr. Mimpel Bemo Sakura. I will say it today.
Confidence.
Oh, sorry.
You forgot that confidence is sitting right by you.
Okay, so for a man with Sakura, the solution for you, please stay.
24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. MX24 Studios. We're the prime location for your music video shoots, live productions, TV shows, and more. From state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best lighting equipment guaranteed to put life into your sets. Locate us on the first floor of the Silicon House building off the Boundary Road, East Legon. Give us a call on 024-235-5956 or 054-454-8612. You can also email us at info@mx24gh.com. Attendance fair. From the 26th and 27th, state-of-the-art equipment to a very skilled production team, we've got you covered. Step into our modern and spacious studio with a changeable lighting system and foolproof sound. Our touchscreen studio projection monitors come with other features, including Wi-Fi connection, screen mirroring, and a remote workspace mode. Take advantage of our high-quality cameras to shoot in 4K and a variety of the best...
Ice Adonis, the story of stepsisters whose rivalry turns to hatred when one sister is framed for murder. From the action-packed opening episode featuring a prison break followed by a dramatic fight at a wedding, the story twists and turns through 5 years as the wrong sister battles to win back the life and love stolen from her. Be ready for the suspense, the excitement, and the emotional roller coaster. An addictive tale of hatred, rivals, manipulation, and deceit, set in the glamorous world of the cosmetics industry. Ice Adonis premieres on MX24 this July. For sponsorship and inquiries, call 0243 024 552.
Dreaming of a property for your home or workspace is one thing, but finding the property at the best locations with the most favorable condition and closing that deal is another. And that's why we are here. From Accra, Ghana, to Lagos, Nigeria, to Cape Town, South Africa, we are bringing you prime properties, affordable home solutions, and intriguing interviews with CEOs of various real estate companies and everything in between and on. My name is Kwesi Otten Desmond, and this is Property Take. Property Take, your gateway to Africa's real estate market. Showing this on every Wednesday, 7:30 p.m. on MX24.
Hello and welcome to the Real Travel Show, where we take you on an exciting journey of fascinating places around the world. Invite your friends. Be my guest on this weekly journey around the world. Discover the food. Oh yes, my friend. The music, arts, culture, and the magical sights and sounds. The Real Travel Show with me, yours truly, Ras Mubarak. You, my friend, are very welcome.
No topic is off limits. The pain of experiencing a miscarriage is something that can crumple your world. We're talking postpartum bodies and everything in between. And they share their story on their battle with infertility. The touching stories of the African woman rose before you.
I was disappointed in God, in life, in myself.
How many losses have you had? After that, we had 4 more.
What? I shouted, I said,
we lost vision, we lost any sound beyond crying.
Our mistakes, advices, regrets, real stories, and more on We Got This Africa. Na Ashakor and her intriguing panel serve you real experiences of the African woman. We Got This Africa.
We got this.
The Saturday nights just got better.
With unimaginable excitement.
10 toes, one girl, make it touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it, touch it. Ow, ow, yeah, yeah, yeah.
The most heated rap battles.
Squad for the work soldiers, but on your campo, Bema.
I blow you menace ready, it be me with the top. Godzilla self chop, who be King Kong.
And of course, your A-list celebrity interviews.
I've always said this though, there can only be one Bob Marley, so definitely there should be one episode.
Me? The threesome.
Torafu wa comedy woman de. Yeah. Nyansa, don't fuck. Lighter.
With myself, Oforiwa.
I'm Jason Alay, and I do this with the man,
DJ Varosky.
Where the party there today? Hey mama, hey I ever say. Hey.
That is the sound of Fashion Wednesday. Guys, you're welcome back to the AM Club right here on MX24 to you. My name is Godwin Nambo. As we rightly said, we're about to solve a major problem in manhood. Let me say, now if you're a man, you understand that this is very essential. It's very key. one of the things men hate most is those barbers who cut your hair and end up shaping it very back. After some few years, you realize that you can't get your hairline back. And there are those who are also going bald very early in their lives. So we are discussing, you know, wigs for men. Have you ever heard about it? Well, Andrew Cesari is a barber. He's also known as Anders Barber, and he will help us understand this fully. Andrew, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Number one.
Thank you.
Beard, Charlie, I'm jealous. Is there something I can apply to my own to get your own?
You have beard. You have beard. Just say you won't keep them on certain way. But we won't grow up.
It be so.
It's about the brand.
Very important. True. Anders Barber. True. So tell me what you're doing today. Now I have this fine gentleman. We have this fine gentleman here. What's your name? Isaac in the building. Now, I think you were telling me that we'll talk about the wigs in a bit. But first of all, I see people getting this. We call it Kwame Nkrumah, where I come from. You're getting the Kwame Nkrumah. Is there a reason why people develop it? Is it hereditary? Is it in the family? Or is something that causes it?
Okay, so this ones, you can see a lot in town. Like, mostly when we are kids, you can see the hair follicles, like it's very lean, it's like very thin. So as growing up, and
what
then
we call the kwakwe hair,
kwakwe hair, the small, the gray hair. No? So as we are growing up, people, the barbers, some of the barbers actually, you know, some do home service, home barber. So they don't get right shape for their people. So mostly they drew the C shape. So C shape. So as time goes on, it becomes weak, and then you will get this type of shape. Because this guy, you can see this here, this side of this place is going a little bit small. Yeah. But I could draw.
So have you always had this? Has it always been like this, or it's, I don't know, what made your hair recede this way? Were you born like this?
No.
So your hair used to be, you used to have the hair in front.
Yes.
But gradually it's receded, right?
Yes.
Okay. Aside this, there's also the Apempem store.
Yes.
Right? The one that is here. I'm going to use, you say wait.
That one.
Apempem store. And also, is it hereditary or?
Yes, this one mostly is hereditary because most people are born with it. Their family, their puppies, or their grannies have it. So mostly like you can have a
child with this. I feel like once you're growing, then it starts showing.
Showing.
Okay.
Yes. Because mostly the child, the kiddies, they have hair. They don't have hair in the middle part, and they don't have hair the side. So when they are growing, it becomes like grown like the full hair. But when everything comes up, and then when they grow up, it they get a full hair. And when by the age of 30, 25, 30, 35 to 40, they start losing the full hair again.
Okay.
And then because of its heritage, and then they will get that empire like this.
So now there's a solution, isn't there?
Yes.
For men.
For men.
Beautiful.
For men.
You're going to teach us. So what are you going to do to Isaac right now?
So this one is, I'm going to fix the patches of this one.
Okay.
So I can't, this is not the full hair in each week. I want to fix the hair unit.
So I want you to do it while we have our conversation.
Yeah, so,
let's see how it's going to come out. So what are you going to do now?
So firstly, we have to get a pencil to get the shape up first. Yeah, so this is what I'm going to do.
So not to block our cameras so that we can see. Let's go this way. There you go. So you're going to draw the line you want
to.
Okay.
Yeah, first.
Wow. I bet in pound.
Yes, because that be where it's supposed to be.
That's where his hairline is supposed to be. Okay. Nice. Nice. And how did you learn to do this?
But you know, through social media and everything, because right now everything is evolving, so we have to learn every day. And our work, every day new things come every day new things come up. So you have to always go ahead of your game. You have to learn always.
Oh, this is exciting. I know some of my friends will be very happy with this.
So right now we have the shape.
Isaac is beginning to look like me right now.
Yeah, so right now we have the shape.
Okay, so this is the shape.
Yes.
This is how his hair is supposed to be.
It's supposed to be.
Okay, and then what next are you going to do?
And then we'll use the products that we use to grow. And this product mostly is not in Ghana.
Okay.
Yeah, it's in outside. And then, you know, the name there we can't disclose, so we just have to use it.
The brand.
Yes, but just have to use it.
Andrew, say this product is not in Ghana. You can't get this in Ghana. So if somebody is trying to sell something to you, please be very careful. Okay.
And then you have to know that, okay, I won't show the product more. Because if you show it,
Okay.
People
so is it glue?
Yes, glue.
Okay.
It have a name for it, yeah.
Okay.
And it's mainly for this. It's mainly for this.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. So we want the ladies to understand that you're not the only ones with the solutions. We also have some now.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's the name of it? Actually, not the brand name, but what do you call this?
It's a bonding glue.
Bonding glue.
Yeah, bonding glue.
Okay, similar to what the women have.
Yes.
Okay. Let me help you out. What do you need?
Okay.
Okay. How long have you been barbering?
Oh, for a decade now. 10 years now. Yeah, 10 years.
Have you always wanted to do this?
I've been an artist before, and then I channeled it to the barbering because of the system. The system will force you to do something. The system will force you to do something. Yeah, the system will force you to do something. And then when I get to do this, I have a passion for it, so I didn't play at all. I learned it very well, and then
Where did you learn this?
At Fadama, around 2011. A certain man called Mike.
Nice.
Yeah, he teach me all this. But as time goes on, you have to learn it, and then
on your own.
Yeah, on your own, and then you can become the boss yourself. Yeah. They will the teaching aspect will be the basis. They will just teach you the basis, but the ones you have to adapt is up to you.
I can see your clients are calling you this morning.
I swear.
And this Baba is on TV. Please stop calling him.
So as we do this, we let it dry a little bit, and then we just go ahead with the wig.
Okay. So not to disclose your clients to us, but on a regular, how many people come to you with this problem?
A lot. But when we do consultation before we start with you, because I will let you know that if you do this, you don't have to bath inside the hair. You don't have to bath inside because it's glue and everything. So as you do this, if you go and bath, it will fall off and everything. Yeah. So you don't have to bath and everything. So I'll do a consultation with you if you accept it for me to do it. So this is the wig. So we use the wig to fix it. So at this one, we use this one. So I've cut it in pieces.
In pieces. Let me look at this.
So
is this Peruvian, Brazilian? what kind of?
This one is a normal wig that the ladies use.
Oh, this regular wig that women use?
Yeah.
It looks natural. This is natural hair. What they call natural hair.
Yeah. They use it mostly for the girls. They are natural curls or something like that. Yeah, that's what they use it for.
I see. Okay.
And this is the main wig that we use.
Okay.
This type.
And then there's this.
So
you tell us about this in a
later.
bit.
Okay. This is the main
so let's sort Isaac out this morning.
Yeah.
And make sure that his girlfriend doesn't recognize him.
Because I've done one before for him, and it trends everywhere. Yeah.
Nice. So if I may, Andrew is applying natural hair onto Isaac's head right now. We've applied bonding glue, and we're trying to fix this receding hair problem. How tough is this job?
You have to be very,
Let's do it.
Yeah, you have to be very, very careful, because if you are trying to bring it to the level of the hair, it can fall off in it. Then the spaces will be showing. So always you have to be timely careful and then watch what you're doing.
This is interesting. I'm looking at the picture in the background, and
so a lot of people come. Within a week, you can have like 2 to 3 or 4 people come around for it. Like yesterday, like this, I have one client who came in for the hair unit.
Okay.
Yes. The hair unit.
And as a client, when I come to you and you do this for me, and I certainly don't put water in it, of course, and all that, how long can it take me?
So this one, it can take you within 2 weeks.
2 weeks?
Yeah, it can take you within 2 weeks. It depends on how, when you go home, people will be maybe touching it, or some people know you and they will be like, what's a son? So they will be like touching it and everything. So you have to be very careful on how you let people touch it. Yeah.
That's how we wave it to me if you want.
So I advise people on if you cannot really really hold it very well, don't do it at all. Where's I go home in mass? But why we not I will go in mass. So I mainly recommend the hair unit for them. If you have real bald, like every patch bald, like the one on the screen, yes. Okay. So the patches mostly is difficult to
That's to move very quickly now.
Yeah.
Because of time.
So
Isaac, let's see your hair.
So if we see this, so that's means we have to cut all this off. And then
my confusion was whether or not the hair will match its actual hair, but it looks like
we will cut the upwards off. And then
what do you need?
This one.
Okay. So observe carefully.
Takes time, and we don't have time on our side.
I know, right? You have to. I mean, on the regular, how long does this take for you to do?
It can take over 45 minutes.
45 minutes?
Yeah, 45 minutes.
And you're using 15 minutes on TV to do it?
TV to do this.
Let's see how that comes out.
Because you have to get it to the level of the hair.
The hair.
Yeah. So, as we are doing, we can tell them about the wig and everything. Okay. How this one also works.
Okay, so because of time, ladies and gentlemen, we will try to do everything as fast as possible. So I see the hair unit you're talking about.
Yes.
So this is it. So when you're bald, what do you do? So you put this on the head?
Yeah, so we use the bonding glue. We take parts, the actual parts that is falling off, and then we use the bonding glue, and then we fix this one on, and we cut it to the level that it's supposed to, and to fix it. And this one can take you 3 to 5 weeks. It depends on how you actually take care of it.
Okay.
And then the wig can last for a year, because when the ladies' wig, as you come, you move it, and then we'll just wash it out and do it again. Yeah, so it takes about
this is real solution.
1 year. Yeah.
So this is what the ladies call frontal.
Yes.
So
yes, but we cut all off.
You take everything off.
Yeah, we cut everything off.
So it doesn't show when someone is wearing it.
Yes.
This is very impressive, Andy.
Yeah. And this one is costly. You know, people be like, oh, we want it, we need it. But when you tell them the prices and everything, they'll be like, oh, Charlie, it's costly. Because this one costs $100.
This is $100?
Yes.
So in our modern Ghana, this is 800 cedis?
800 cedis. 800 and something cedis, yeah. $100.
Wonderful. So 800 cedis for this, but
yeah,
I mean, of course, how much will you give to look very good as someone who does not have, you know?
With hair and everything about you fixing your hair back costs a lot. You know, doing the hair transplant, doing scalp pigmentation.
There's hair transplant?
Yeah. There's a lot of treatment that we have on fixing hair that is permanent. Yeah, so we have hair transplant. We have a micro scalp pigmentation. So the hair transplant, they will take a follicle from your back of your hair and they plant it where that you have a problem, and it grows naturally.
Nice.
Like the one they did for Ronnie. But Ronnie one, people were saying it's falling off, but it's still on. It's still on.
When Ronnie?
Yeah, when Ronnie. A lot of people are doing, but it's costly. Very costly. It costs around $4,000.
$4,000?
$4,000.
Clients here, very rich.
Yeah, you have to be rich before you can fix, because you see, I'm on phone, but it is kind of
so it is. Now, for those guys who may not have $4,000,
that means you have to go with your board. That's what the number was.
But I hear, gentlemen, some guys selling all sorts of creams.
Yes.
You know, to help your hair grow.
Yes.
So, are there creams, honestly, that you can apply to those sides to let it grow?
There's creams that can apply for it to grow, but if you don't take care, you may lose your hair trying to find a solution with the creams. Because some of the creams are very, the chemicals they use are very powerful, that when you use it, it's actually killing the cells with your hair. So if you don't find a good cream, you just spoil your hair cry.
Wow, I don't know if you guys can see how it's coming out, but this is really impressive. But Andy, where's your shop located?
It's located at Legon campus. Yeah.
Oh, you're on campus?
Yeah, I'm on campus.
Like I've won my heart though.
Yeah.
Which part of campus are you?
Bush Canteen.
Oh, around Bush Canteen.
Yeah, around the roadside.
People are performing out.
Yeah.
Side.
That side now.
Okay.
That side. Takes time and patience to get all the straightened parts.
So Andrew says it takes about 45 minutes to get this done, but we're trying to do it as fast as possible in 20 to 25 minutes. This is hair solution for men. If you're struggling with receding hair, baldness and all that, people like Andrew are there to sort you out. This gentleman came with Kwame Nkrumah happening, and now, as we can see, it's almost blending into his hair.
Yeah.
It's fascinating, I have to say.
But the more the clipper cuts, it can fall off. It can cut most of the hair off, so you have to be patient and cut it.
So we need a professional to do this for us?
Yes, you just can't just go and buy some glue and then you start fixing it. You will lose.
To destroy. Let me help you out.
To destroy the customer.
Okay. But something like this, when you're doing it for somebody, how much does it cost?
So 200 cedis.
So this is 200 cedis?
Yeah, 200 cedis.
And they can last 2 weeks?
2 weeks. It depends on how you treat it. Depends on how you treat it. And mostly I can recommend it for people who are doing like a day program, like a wedding or an event. Yeah, you can just use it and then, for the day, for pictures and everything, and then maybe later on you just move it out. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we didn't take a before. Did we take a before picture of Isaac? We don't have a before. If you just tune in, you missed out on the before of Isaac's hairdo. And it's coming out so well. You could almost not tell that the front of his hair is actually weave, a wig, I should say. Is it wig or weave? Hair. Wig, eh?
Wig, yeah. Normal wig, yeah. The ladies' wig song.
My goodness, this is really nice. And Isaac, this is not your first time of doing this.
Yeah, this is the second time. A lot of people shy of, showing up, when they are showing their faces when they are doing this. And it's very common outside. The Western where they really do it. It's normal, like as the pictures you see on the screens. It's normal, like they have accepted it that when I have a bald hair, I have to go and then they fix it for me. So it's a normal outside. But here, we always shy of things that, because you getting your confidence back is the most important thing. A lot of people have bald hair, they don't have confidence just to speak in public and everything. Because of the way their hair look. On your back of Kasakura, then, they fear and things. Yeah, so mostly, they lose confidence.
But you're almost done.
Almost.
You're almost there. Guys, you're watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. It's Fashion Wednesday as we always do it. And Andrew Asari, a barber, also known as Anders Barber, is helping us solve this solve this problem of hair loss for men. We want to give you some time to really
finish it,
get this done well, so that but you're watching the AM Club right here on MX24 TV. Up next we have the plug, and as we rightly said, Kofi Jama is coming through. We have breaking news that unfortunately we have to let you know. Ace High Life musician A.B. Crenzel has gone to be with the Lord. We understand that he's just kicked the bucket. A.B. Crenzel, for those of you who don't know A.B. Crenzel, we're going to play his song for you shortly. But breaking news coming in, A.B. Crenzel has kicked the bucket, and
recently, or it's not him.
Baby Crenshaw?
Yeah.
You saw him perform?
No, as like a week ago or something.
A week ago?
Yeah.
Well, it's rather unfortunate. I will bring you more details on that, but may his soul rest in perfect peace. No, that's not Baby Crenshaw. That's J.D. Bleambule. Hey, Papa. We'll be back.
The last number, and I say goodbye, and the rest will continue. Right out.
Do you like it? Do you like it? I walk alone. Enyo, what kachewa? And I want tell and I want flow. Mo mind there in the Yawakana. Bibia your model. I can't believe stands. I'm here so much. In your feeling. You should baptize my loose. You pepper me pacha. You pepper me pacha. You pepper tatale. You pepper stand. I'm here so much. In your feelings, they are pumping and tight. No. Bravo, what you know, why you invented your friend stereo machines. Stereo turntable, diamond pin. Diamond pin only that day. Only consume, only that day. My record no do na the two turntable no da na press start. Oh no, why push? Now one manu mudu. Not that one.
Nina Ferro, none of them Wallapa, Tantanana. Now, what came from Moses? Moses. 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 And not you know. See, Moses. Mawabe, you know. Nafa wo pokoko num na num bobo ye biem na wo dom wa fem troka asukwe mala. Praise the Lord, hallelujah, praise the Lord, hallelujah. Aw for ye retwe show me ye na swa na swa. Moses, you soon have to walk Kokonu. The Messafini, when you're a down, no more dead down, Sisu down, no more dead down. Praise the Lord, hallelujah. Oh, maybe I do why you made that or Yagura. Safunu tunyum that there will be what you Moses aya Osana na no mo yes what tunyum bio what you Joshua ya Osana na no mo yes wow what tunyum bio Moses mawa bai no for mama you so what they in a woman. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Hi guys. So sadly, I'd like to welcome you back to the AM Club. We are live on MX24 television. I was hoping to excite you all the way through to 10 a.m., but unfortunately, we're bringing you the news that Abi Crensel has passed on. And we're mourning with his family, and we're hoping that he finds rest. And so sometime later, we'll bring you a detailed information about what has been happening to him and why he actually passed on, whether he was unwell or anything. But he should rest in peace. And we also acknowledge that he's done so much for this industry. But wipe your tears. I've got some great news for you. Your favorite Kofi Jama is here in the studio. But Godwin, what is that scam going on there?
I was waiting for you to ask me. What is that scam that has been going on with women for years? Thank you very much.
My goodness.
Yes, so it looks nothing. I don't know if Kofi saw it earlier, but...
I'll tell Kofi all about it, but you tell us.
Anyways, but so you can, as you can rightly see, he came with a Kwame Nkrumah and now he's going with the Godwin number, you know. So very, very impressive. Very impressive.
All right, guys. So welcome back. So it's time for the plug. Kofi Jama is here. Hi, Bossman.
Hello, hello, hello.
I always like to see your eyes. Can I see your eyes? Wow. Yeah, this is better. Yeah. But you can wear your shades. Have you heard about Abi Crensel's passing?
Yeah, I heard it. I heard it this morning.
How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's sad. You know, it's really sad. I heard it was like 79 years for passing, and I think it's a good age to be gone at least. And we've got one angel in the sky also. So
yeah, especially for you guys, we're bringing some
real.
melodies.
For real.
Okay, but how is your new song doing? How are you doing generally? How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. You know, because not a lot of people ask how are you. They ask how is your new song doing. But but you asked how I'm doing, and I'm doing great, you know, so far so good, you know. I just dropped the new single, Dangerous. I was in Kenya for the promotion, and I've been like hovering around East Africa, and I'm back home to just get on with the promotion and to spread the news also. Yeah.
Okay, but how was Kenya? How was the reception?
Great, totally great, you know. It's like the one I featured, Calligraph Jones, is like one of their greatest artists out there. Like, yeah, and the reception was huge. Everybody's loving the song so far.
Did you expect the level of reception that you had?
Not that much though, but in 2020, when I first dropped the song with him, it was quite popular around that side, but we couldn't go there due to the COVID. So we took it upon ourselves to go this time.
Okay.
Yeah.
You have a very inspiring story as a musician. I mean, how you climbed up to where you are today. I don't know where you want to reach in the music career, but where you got to where you're getting to and where you are now is quite impressive. Again, some people say they feel like they tell their story too much. But again, before music, what were you doing and how did music start for you?
Well, as I always say, before music, I'll say I was just a normal kid in Bantama who quite, I think, let me say I'm a victim of this whole music thing because I didn't know when I picked up the passion, but it was an early age. You know, Bantama is like a huge entertainment scene when it comes to Kumasi, and that's when I grew up, and I grew around a lot of music, which really inspired me and which really got me into doing this. You know, so around the SHS, that was when I felt like my studies was like dwindling. I was like really truant around that time, just because of music, you know.
What's the worst you did around that time? What's the worst thing you ever did around that time?
Not a lot of the people that I was in class knew my name, even.
Really?
Even the teachers didn't know me. It was crazy.
No more market register now.
That's it. I was never in school most times.
Oh wow.
You know, like out of a month, I'll say I could go maybe 2 weeks.
Really?
Out of a month.
All in pursuit of what and for what?
You know, the music chose me around that time, and I just couldn't dodge it. You know, I felt like it was something that I had to do.
Okay.
And that was around the same time that I got a chance to go into a studio. So I loved that more than like just being in school.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's when it started for me, and after that, I had to just, you know, I had to swerve off my family, like my parents, because they wanted me to like further my education, and around that time too, I wanted to just continue on the music.
And so, how do they feel about your career now?
They feel good though. They feel they actually, I think it's a lesson for them that next time when they bring in a child into the earth, they'll actually believe in the child's vision rather than trying to impose their vision on the child. I think it's a lesson for all parents too.
Nice. Which one and when was your big break? When did you wake up in bed one day and say, you know what, I have arrived as a musician in Ghana?
Well, most times I still don't think I have arrived because of the vision that I have, you know. I'm willing to be one of the biggest in Africa here. And I feel like this all like experiment, this is all gearing up towards it. Even around the time that I had a Koso, it was one of the biggest, but I still didn't feel like I had arrived, you know. I still feel like there was more work to do, and I just have to go on with my work. Okay. So, yeah.
Okay. I mean, Akoso did very great. The new one with Calligraph is also doing very well. How is it going? How is it doing?
So far,
what inspired that song?
Dangerous, you know. Me and Calligraph on the song is Dangerous, and it's like it's been some time now that people like been swerving off from the whole hip hop and rap thing, you know. Everybody's focusing on Afro beats now in Africa, and I feel like I have to add my voice. And when it comes to music, rap in Africa, Calligraph Jones is like one of the top 5. So me being with him on the track, it's supposed to be dangerous. So that's the theme for you. And it was just hardcore rap, me taking it back to the essence of rap, like the 1999s and 2000s coming, you know.
You had our eyes popping out on that one anyway. Guys, I'm not sure. If you haven't seen Dangerous, let's see it. Let's watch the video.
Waiting for?
Oh, the relief. We're back in the turn me up a little bit. Yeah. They were the ones. Oh, the relief. So the thing. Tell them that we're back in the building. We be up really, really chilling. Yeah. I'ma make you tell them what what you heard about me. Them I say we do it extraordinary. I see none of them I couldn't step in my way. Can't stop it, we are to retarded. Every time I wanna see the money piling, so me I go hit them with the dirty styling. Hey yo, Mr. DJ, make I hear you sounding. Can't stop it, we are cause we dangerous, 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 dangerous. Burn it up, see me up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Dangerous, 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 dangerous. Burn it up, see me up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Shall I watch you the figure? I'm that jiggy fella with the swagger like that. Coming from the dungeon where you never make it back. Then we chase the checks, but I'd rather chase the bag. As the game gets serious, then they have to tap. Chilling in my corner, that's where you can find me. But I'm ready to rumble like Muhammad Ali. Got the remedy to blow body energy far away. So forget all the pain and come with the pop shop. Can't pay attention if you really can't afford. You can step in my shoes whenever walk the way I walk. I'm the voice of the streets, let my hustle do the talk. As I make I said one thing, I said, yeah, be shy me what court. Get a lawyer, I'm coming for ya. These fellas can't get near my flow like the boy got paranoia. Knock them like I'm De La Hoya. I'm high like I'm never sober. And sipping while my cup is running over. It's my year every year, and I make it very clear. I'll be going places you will never dare. Stay connected like MTN, I'm everywhere. Still be making waves and it never matter, man, I'll be here. Call me Mr. Fantastic, I'm abracadabra. You better rap out for the magic. Take a puff and sack it. If you cough, then pass it, let me have it. Now go and tell them that the real is back. I'ma make you tell them what you heard about me. Them I say we do it extraordinary. I see none of them I couldn't step in my way. Can't stop it, we are too retarded. Every time I wanna see the money piling, so me I go hit them with the dirty styling. Hey yo, Mr. DJ, make I hear you sounding. Can't stop it, we are cause we dangerous, 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 dangerous. Burn it up, see me up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Dangerous, 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 dangerous. Burn it up, see me up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Charlie, don't get overexcited. This is just the tip of the ice. Cannot record the last time I used my fist in a fight. This is juju, I'm a wizard, so I'm sticking a knife. So calm down or I'ma put this black thing in your wife. Man, not bad, no doubt, since I've been in the womb. The elegant elephant right now is still in the room. I'm the shiny stuff you see when you stare in the moon. I'm a star, go suck your mother if you listen to tune. I control the whole space. You never so white, you Snow White. Only white, you touch snowflakes. No trace when I leave the spot, cold case. Y'all don't really want me to go back in my old ways. And I'ma really gonna stop.
Wow, Kofi, you went hard on this one. Yeah. Where were you when you wrote this particular rap?
You know, so it was me just getting back to like how I started first, back to basically rapping, you know. So it was just trying to put some flow out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's your favorite line in that rap, and can you do it for me?
Man, it been with chasing checks, but I rather chase the bag. People think I'm talking about checks like money, but it's not just money. Also, it's checks like verification.
Oh, I see.
So that's the hit point. But I love that line.
This is rap. Now you have my full attention. How's the song doing? I mean, do you think that people are responding to knowing the style that you did in a Koso and all of that?
Yeah, I feel like this is like a rap market for strictly hip hop heads. You know, so I think basically where we started from. We started the promotion from East Africa, Kenya, and they've held it well. I think they are the highest streaming number on this song.
Okay.
But we now pushing it to Ghanaians also. So already the Ghanaian hip hop lovers are gravitating towards it and they love it. But now I'm just seeking new audience, you know.
Right.
People got to learn and listen to new
stuff.
This
is good. They will listen and they are listening, I guess. But let me cross over to Godwin. So, Kofi, did you know that apart from this, your beautiful head, men are wearing wigs? How much shall we go? Look at that young man there. So he's wearing a wig. He's not in the barbers.
Man, but that look nice on him.
I tell you, bro. I tell you, and this is amazing. So for Emefa, who doesn't like men with bald head?
Yeah,
there you go. So, Charlie, we have someone for you.
I'm gonna prescribe this to some of my friends. Some friends that I know.
Absolutely need it. But a quick question, though. Someone was asking the same thing you just did to his head. Can you do it to his beard?
Yeah, they asked for it. But, you know, we advise them that, you know, this one, you go follow up anytime. You go follow up anytime. Let's say, like, maybe in a minute or you are going for, I'm done.
Okay, so.
You're going for a program or something, that one day you can just use it. That one day you can use it. We go advise you on that so that you just don't have to do it, you know. But they have a wig for it. They have a personal wig that, like this one.
For the beard?
For the beard.
There you go.
For it, yeah.
So now nothing is impossible, Kofi.
Everything is possible.
Anybody here talking, just get, So this is good, and this is really good. You cannot tell when you see him that something has been added to the hair. It's solid. So there you have it. Andrews Asari Baba, Andes Baba, located on Legon campus. If you're looking for, you have a social media?
Yeah, Andes Baba on Instagram. All the media channels.
Thank you so much for coming. We really like this. I'll come and see you soon.
What for? Godwin, what's happening on Twitter about AB?
Yes, AB's, like you rightly said, thank you very much. Sharing on our official page, MS24 TV, the announcement came out. Legendary high-life musician AB Crensel, or Alfred Benjamin Crensel, has passed on. May his soul rest in perfect peace. He died at the age of 79, born in 1943. MF Doom says no. Would have been 51 years old, no. Okay. Rest well, our father, rest in peace, AB. That's coming in from Redu_. A few more, I'm sure, is trending this morning. There you have it. At KJunior10 on Twitter also says, rest in peace. Rest in peace to a legend, AB Crensel, high life musician. Yep. Sad news. _Mukadas Maestro says, popular musician Alfred Benjamin Crensel, also known as AB Crensel, has passed on today. May his soul rest in perfect peace. I'm looking for what other people had to say about it. The Yao officially says, loved AB Crensel. Man, saddened to hear his demise. So yeah.
Well, I like to find out, Kofi. So this video, what did you shoot the video in Ghana?
Yeah, we shot it in Nairobi.
Where?
Nairobi, Kenya, yeah.
Okay, so not in Ghana.
Okay,
how many days did you shoot it? How did you sit on the bonnet though? How did you sit on the bonnet? And
I just had to some small experience, you know. But yeah, we just shot the video the same day I landed in Kenya. Yeah, we went straight to shoot the video because Calligraph had somewhere to be the next day, so we just had to shoot the video.
Oh, so you would say that was even like a rushed video and it's looking really good like that?
Yeah, it's not. I won't say it's that rushed, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we the time limit that we used to do was just more time.
Given the chance, would you redo the video? Will you remake the song? If you were to remake it in Ghana, who would you put on?
Well, I'll put Saka there.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah.
Okay. Yep. Okay. But how is the Kumasi Fever feeling? How are they receiving this particular song?
They love it, you know. They love it, you know. Their very own, and they since I dropped the first one, which is Ballin', and it also followed like a kind of trend like this, the old hip hop school, like the old school hip hop, and there's also like old school hip hop rap, and I think they are following the kind of concept that I'm bringing about.
Okay. Obviously, you'd put Sarkodia on, so he'd be your #1 rapper. Which other two would you add if you were to?
Omar Sterling.
Okay.
Then let's say Manifest.
Okay. Oh, you have some taste. Yep. You have some taste. Okay. One more on Twitter.
Yes, a few more coming in. Sad news, popular musician Alfred Benjamin Crensel has passed on today. Few more people sharing his pictures. Rest in peace to a legend, AB Crensel from PK Success. Yep. Rest in peace. Oh, Juliana. You remember his song?
Yeah.
Oh, Juliana. At Joe_Benku. Rest in peace, Grandpa. Let_review. Alfred Benjamin Crensel, popularly called AB Crensel, is dead. Rest in peace, legend. So a few coming in, trending at #1 on Ghana Twitter. Another big star has fallen. Rest in peace, legendary AB Crensel, coming in from at Bawa_Kwesi. I have just confirmed. Okay, not this one. Okay, 1, 2 or 3 more, and then we go. Rest in peace, AB Crensel, the Moses of Ghana high life music. A legend goes home. I think I'll end on that note.
Okay.
So,
Kofi, how's the rest of the year looking like for you? I mean, after dropping this good one, obviously.
Yeah, so it's going to be bangers to bangers to bangers, you know.
Okay.
Back to back to back to back. Yeah, this year, so they should watch out for the songs going to be dropping.
Have you had any awards so far? Like, how do you feel about awards?
Well, this year I won the 3 music awards for collaboration of the year with the Koso.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which other award were you eyeing that you didn't get?
Well, you know, you're always bound to be disappointed in a way or that way. But I don't much rely on awards to give me what I need. You know, sometimes it gives you the motivation that you need, though. But without it, I still have to get motivation from somewhere to do what I do. And that's at the long term. It's not the awards that we are seeking at the long term, but the impact that you get to make. Yeah, so I'm always focused on that.
Okay, so this song is streaming. It's doing well in East Africa, as you've said, but it's streaming on all of the streaming platforms.
So now it's going to be like competition between the West Africans and the East Africans. The Ghanaians will stream what I say one time.
Streaming Coffinium, the Dangerous. I'm sure it's a good one, and so it will come tops. Okay, thank you for coming to the studio. Want to share your last words?
They should keep on supporting, you know, balling and they don't balling and Dangerous is out. So Charlie, we balling and Dangerous as also. That's how it goes for now.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, Kofi. We wish you very well. We'll keep in touch, get to know what you're up to in the rest of the year, okay? All right. Godwin?
Well, I guess that does it for today's edition of the AM Club. What an exciting show we've had. Beautiful conversation on Lifestyle Daily. Emefa coming through with entertainment and showbiz. Kofi Jamal, of course, ending it all for us, as well as Andrew Zasari Barber, Anders Barber. Bald Forno is a solution for you. Emefa.
All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us. Rather sad note that A.B. Crensel has left us. I mean, he's blessed to have been 79. We pray that he finds rest wherever he is. Thank you for joining once again. Have a good one. We'll see you tomorrow.